Grand Theft Auto.
Correct.
He do all the Grand Hustles. Like
called Departments.
The apartments?
Yeah, I think no. It's something. I forgot what it's called. It's
because that's random just to have the same people in multiple movies.
No, the Apartments is a comedy. That's the one Myron in.
Oh yeah, Myron is in that one. Yeah, you're right.
I just saw DC Young Fly and they showing the trailer and he was in.
No, it's T.I. and Mike Epps.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mike Epps.
Well, who's looking up?
I'm in T.I.'s IMDb. So I'm just going down the list.
Hey, did y'all hear that the world is spinning faster?
Yeah.
Boy.
That's crazy.
Oh, the
It
track.
happens though. Like,
Yeah. Well, because
yeah, that's what it's called. The
I went down.
I didn't watch it, but I do remember hearing about it. So they got Queen Latifah in it.
I went down a whole rabbit hole because somebody was like, "What happened in like?" It was like October 1582 or some shit like that. There was like 11 days that got erased off the calendar because they miscalculated like the solar whatever calendar, and so they had to reset the clock. And it was like, we might be headed towards that again because the days are getting shorter because the Earth is spinning faster. And I was like,
We don't know why the Earth's spinning faster?
I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's what this year was recorded the shortest day ever.
Yeah, they said
which one?
It was June 30th or June.
August 5th is going to beat it. They just said August 5th coming up is about to be the shortest day ever.
Oh, so that one, so the last one, so it was just beat. It's gonna get beat.
Yeah, it's about to get beat.
It's gonna get beat.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, I don't know what that means for us though. Like,
I don't know.
Like we gonna get some data. I don't know what that means. Man. My birthday still October 26th. Whatever day that falls on. How fast it comes. You know what I'm saying?
But what if they got to X out the 11 days? What if they go October 19th?
Like a millisecond short.
I know.
Yeah, it's just.
It's like a millisecond.
But I'm saying, what if at one point we get to a point where they got to X out some days and they skip your birthday?
But that'd be crazy work. That'd be crazy for anybody. The 11 niggas who lost their birthdays.
In 15
Years, yeah, like them niggas is really gone. Like that could be a horror movie. Like that could be a real horror movie that the niggas come, they vanished off the earth because the days were gone.
1582.
They came back. Like that's crazy work. That's like that's really like a Thanos snap.
Yeah.
To just be told like your birthday's no longer that day no more.
Yeah.
This wasn't
Like you weren't even born that day. Like what day is that? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you give a nigga your birthday, they're like, hey, that's not even the calendar. Where are you from? That's weird.
So doesn't mean your birthday starts after 1 year ago? What does that mean?
How do people's birthdays on a leap year go?
They celebrate either
The day
February
before, the day
28th
after.
or March 1st.
So I guess you gotta do it that way. So a lot of people, so it's a shit ton of people on October 5th. Just like, all right, this is everybody's birthday because we jumping forward to the 14th.
Like that's crazy.
Like that is crazy work.
No, I can't. Yeah. I mean, if we get to that, it's gonna be weird. We always need.
I mean, like I said, it's gonna be a
we
long
won't know
time.
this. If niggas in 2835 will be like, bro, there was no October 5th, 2025. Like, we ain't gonna know it.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna affect us no time soon.
No, it's not too. But it's just a wild thing that you're like, yeah, we gotta reset this clock.
They don't quite know why it's getting faster. There are theories, but they don't quite know. They think that it could be due to the complex motion of the molten core, oceans, and atmosphere, the effect of celestial bodies such as the moon, and potentially climate change, which is causing the ice at the poles to melt.
Faster.
I think it's a technology.
Let's get Galactus up there spinning that motherfucker like a top.
I think we got so much technology in this world now that we just kind of on the magnetic force just
Fucking it up.
moving it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because in addition to it spinning faster, aren't we moving? Like, aren't our orbit going a little bit like wider than the sun or some shit like that?
Not that I know of.
I could have swore there was something else.
If that that can probably be explained by just Jupiter, because that's why a lot of stuff, like a lot of asteroids and stuff, don't hit Earth, because Jupiter is so large, it has enough of a gravitational pull that as asteroids come in, they start sort of looping around Jupiter, and that pulls
they be in that field or whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like that's our magnetic force, same as you were just saying, the gravitational pull and all
But
that
that's
kind of
because
shit.
of how large the planet is. That's nothing about electronics.
But I mean, we got a lot of electronics now. Like a lot of electronics now.
That's enough.
Fam, 8 billion people even if you got 8 billion people with a phone, like 100 years ago, it wasn't like that.
That's cool and all, but these large ass items in space, man.
Man, I'm just saying, like we might be,
Combination of the two.
like we might be. They definitely playing something, fam. Like if they saying phones is rotting our brain, they got to be doing something to the earth as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, like I said, remember they try to get people convinced that if you be on your cell phone at the gas station, you can start a fire.
I think I do remember hearing some shit like that.
They still got signs up that say that. I'm like, bro,
Really?
Yeah, on a certain gas station you'll see it. They say don't have your cell phone on, fire hazard. I'm like,
Because in theory, it's like the static electricity, I guess.
I mean, I get that.
I don't know.
I mean, it is that.
And they got, you know,
Like-
just in case it happened.
But who's really got shot by their phone?
Shit, I guarantee you could YouTube it and somebody.
it's one person.
Like, it gotta happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
Because Trip is right. The reason they got it up there is because it happened.
One.
And they-
But how do you even predict that, bro? The phone gone. Like, the phone and that dude is gone. How do you even know, like, oh,
He
this...
might not be. He might not have an ear. Or she might not have an ear anymore, but they might still be good. They see how big the fire was. Ain't gotta be an explosion. It's a fire.
Dog, I couldn't even imagine. Pump of gas, and you're on your phone, and you be like, whoa, your whole phone is up, like...
Well, remember they had those phones that were exploding.
That's what I said. I feel like it might be older. Like,
Didn't they wait? All right,
All the Samsung notes.
but didn't they debunk that? Wasn't that one that we saw with CeeLo Green face?
No, nigga,
Well,
that
he might have been jumping on the wave.
was real talk.
But
Like, the battery was overheating and blowing
No, I remember that, but remember,
Yeah, I do remember that.
the CeeLo Green one was the big one.
Well, he might have.
And I feel like, wasn't that one fake?
the CeeLo Green one?
I ain't
I
seen
thought
it.
that was the one on the plane, right?
No, he was in the studio.
I thought somebody happened to somebody on the plane.
Well, that it did happen to somebody. So the famous one that I remember, it was CeeLo Green. He was chilling in the studio, and all of a sudden it exploded on him. But it was like studio footage, so it wasn't like it was like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't high def, it was like literally like a camera footage. But
okay.
I thought they debunked it that it was fake.
Like I said, his might have been fake, but I know for a fact because it never was the actual makeup of the phone. It was the batteries that they were using that generation. And because their phones, and just like iPhones, you can't, you know how phones used to be able to replace the battery?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, by then, they were already starting the phones where you can't replace the battery. So,
He did used to
had
have to
nowhere
replace
to go.
hella batteries, bro. They used to have to do the battery replacements and shit
Oh
like that.
yeah.
They used to be clutch when when you was out somewhere and you knew you was gonna be going not be able to be on a charger. You like, let me have me a charged battery on the ready.
Yeah.
Charged
Snap-
battery
snap
on the
it in.
ready.
Right.
The spare battery was crazy to have one in a holster just ready to
It
go.
was clutch.
Bro, I was the,
I've never been in
I
that
was the
phase.
battery pack
Really?
nigga. I was the battery pack, the battery case nigga. When I learned about the Mophie cases, I was like, because all you got to do, you use a regular battery, you get down to the bottom, flick that switch, you get a whole new charge again. That used to be my shit. I ain't even know.
It's that was during the era when I was in college, and I had to leave my fraternity house at 8 in the morning, and I had to do shit until midnight.
I was outside a lot.
I needed to be able to get, like, if I needed to go places, I needed to get in touch with people. I needed to have
Like
that
I've
ready.
definitely had my. I feel like I've had way less moments in my life
It's definitely my backpack.
that I
Hold on,
was
let me
like
switch
worried
this
about my
over
phone
for that.
dying. That I've never like I've had a battery pack here and there, but I never managed them well. Like I've never actually needed that much juice. Like to have a spare battery or even a dumbass thing on my phone. Like I've never in my life like, damn, I need some backup. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I
the only
was
time
outside a lot.
and I feel like the only time it really does affect me, and that hasn't been of late, is because it's travel.
Yeah.
Like you're traveling.
And say the
you
same.
know what I'm saying?
I mean, granted, it was traveling within the same city of the college campus.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was moving and grooving on that campus.
We was outside a lot. We was hitting all these. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be the nigga in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Look for plugs. Try I could just stand there with my boy. Like I ain't want to be that nigga. So
And parking
I got.
was ass, so like,
So I got
it
that
used
Mophie case.
It used to be a lot of like, hey, just call me when you're ready to go, because the parking's trash. So, you know, you
Right.
park at the house. All right, yeah, I'll come pick you up. You know, I know I'm gonna have to do that for you on the day that you gotta be gone all day. So it was, I can't be out here at 10 o'clock. Like, damn, let me go ahead and call Brian. Get my phone dead. It's like, no, Phil, I need to know.
Responsibilities, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, shit. I'm ready when niggas is ready.
All right,
Yeah, I'm ready.
on 3, 1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei in the building,
How are we doing today? How are we doing?
and we are doing great, man. I got my man Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? What is happening, people?
Yeah, we got Trip in the building.
What's going on, everybody? Suntan man.
Suntan, man, got the shoulders out, and then we got
Guns out, guns out. Hell, you know what I'm saying? That nigga said the shoulders out. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect your home.
Got the shoulders out.
That was crazy.
And we got King, got the shot.
You heard what it do, everybody?
Man,
How
shit.
y'all doing?
Doing good.
Sounds a little scratchy.
Ooh, it did
Where we sound scratchy at?
Was it me?
Somebody got that Jada kiss?
Hey,
It wasn't before.
Yeah, no,
Just
let me see.
listen.
thanks.
I'm
Somebody
on
said-
headphones today.
Oh, I heard some popping and clicking sound.
Something clicking.
I just very clicking. That's one of these, and we gotta figure out which one.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna unplug mine. Oh, okay. Bo, we using you. Is it you? I mean, is it you? Are you still hearing it? Diz just unplugged his mic. Let me know if y'all still hearing it. Oh yeah, we can listen too. Okay, it's not. It's still scratchy. I'm gonna unplug mine.
Somebody got to say something, don't they?
No, we just got like I can hear the popping. We just waiting to hear if it stops. You know, it's like a delay.
Oh, like an actual pop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not mine. It's still going.
I wonder if it's that one.
Unplug yours real quick, King.
All
All right. So now we got. Hold on. We got to wait till it catch up. Yep,
It is that one.
it was that one.
It could potentially be because of that, but it might also just be cable.
I got another cable over here. Wait, what up? Over there.
That's crazy. It's got to be the cable though, because we would have heard it the first time when I tested it.
Oh yeah, when we were just going through the fan
Yeah.
thing. And we definitely just tested everything.
One.
Alrighty then. All right, hey, shout out to Bo, man.
Getting us together.
Shout out, Bo.
I plugged mine back in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, man. So let's see here. I know you haven't seen Fantastic Four yet, so we'll just do a quick of did we like it?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna see it on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Everybody
you
saw it
good.
already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got y'all shit off.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all wasn't playing. Y'all been in the good comic book been feeding y'all niggas like I ain't gotta wait for this one. Like
I mean, I just do it for.
It's back.
It's back.
Yeah. It's back.
oh they unplugged it already.
Yeah, y'all think it's the fan? Hold on. I may wait for it to catch up.
Yeah, no, it's still doing that.
No, it's still going.
I turned it off because the camera was straight.
No, I can literally see the static going on the first.
Ooh. Damn, what happened? That mic just been sitting there.
Is it unplugged now?
Huh?
It's still plugged up.
It looked like the static is.
Is it still plugged up?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think they can hear us no more.
They can hear it in general?
Nah.
It's a random sound popping in the back.
Huh?
It's a random sound pop. It might be the chair.
Yeah, that's what we're looking. But right now they can't hear us.
Yeah, no, I don't hear it. Like you said, you playing it now, right? Yeah. Ain't nothing going on.
Those settings on the mic, three dots next to the microphone. Yeah, no, you might have to audio. I ain't hearing shit.
Check.
'Cause I can see it saying the road main multi-track.
Yeah, where is it? You definitely you need a be right back screen.
We got one.
Back sound.
No, it's not. It's
That's a background. You need a foreground.
Oh, we don't got a foreground one?
Would that just be an overlay?
Or just take it off. Well, then they're not gonna be able to hear it.
Why can't they hear us?
Overlay?
Yeah, just take it off. Remove it.
Check. Oh, I was gonna see. Yeah.
So, I mean,
Is it picking up over there?
I can see that clicking.
Yep. All right, we back. And I ain't hearing no more scratching no more.
All right, let's just move.
Oh, well, that was crazy. I don't know what the heck happened with that scratching. But yeah, no, yeah. I saw it Friday. You said you saw it Thursday.
Yeah, I went Thursday.
King, you saw it yesterday, right?
I saw it yesterday too.
You saw it yesterday. Quick Eagle rating then. Out of the 5, how many Eagles y'all giving it? I'll start with you this time, King.
I mean, for me, honestly, it's getting a 5.
Oh,
It's getting a 5 because I was wrong. Like it tricked me. I felt like it was gonna be something
He got
completely
bamboozled.
different. I thought they was gonna,
Hoodwinked. He got hoodwinked.
I thought it was gonna be something completely. I don't want to ruin it for you. That's what I'm trying to watch
Yeah.
my
Right, no.
words. But the CGI was good.
CGI
The
was great.
storyline was good.
Mm-hmm.
The ending was good. Like the lead where it led the universe in which they set it in, and how it could correlate to the main timeline. Like
Yeah.
the fact that it wasn't like a lot of guessing. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have to guess. Oh, is this going to correlate to the rest
Yeah.
of the universe?
Yep.
I'm thoroughly satisfied.
All right, Trip.
With this movie.
Same.
Well, we
I give
must
it a
got a
5.
ghost in this house.
I give it a 5. I was gonna go 4.75, but I give it a 5. I mean,
It's at the top.
I enjoyed it. It was
Oh,
a
you
fun
about to body
movie.
slam?
Another fun movie. It, reminded me of the really comic booky elements of Superman.
Yeah.
And how they really fit into that world, and you can tell just how they built that world around Fantastic Four. So I really enjoyed that shit.
You know what? I think the same thing that I said about the James Gunn universe is what I'm seeing. What Kevin Feige is doing with this. This is the start of the new phase. And one of the things that Kevin Feige said in whatever, I don't know, he's been dropping a lot of shit lately. But he said that we are. Like he said, we're scaling back some things, but he said that we're not going to be doing how they used to, where they used to have part of a skeleton of a script, and they was already started with animation and everything like that, and they
He
filled it
says
in.
that, but they also
I know.
are filming. I'm just saying, he said that. They are filming Doomsday, and they said the script. They said the script is not done.
Yeah, it changes
I
day
forgot
by
who
day.
it was. She was like, I don't know how many scenes I got because the script.
Well, yeah, but that just came out today. We didn't know that.
I feel like
let me
Doomsday.
get my full statement out.
Get yourself-
Hey, but that's how they did Infinity Wars. And,
That's how they did it. That's how they did everything up to this
Yeah.
point. But what I'm saying
I just want
is,
to throw it out there. Kevin Feige.
yeah, what I'm saying is, this movie they didn't do that. They, like I said, this movie definitely benefited from having a full script. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, going into production, I was going. So my point was going to be that this movie, same like the Superman movie, it follows that model of this actually works, is it gives you a little bit more. They really brought you into this world that they're trying to create. And it really kind of like exactly what King said. What I loved about it is that we went years of, okay, we got to fine tune everything because this is going to lead to that and this is going to lead to that. This allowed us to be in this world. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then when they did throw in whatever implications, you know what I'm saying, that could lead to it, it was like, oh shit, okay, yes. But they allowed us to enjoy this movie. And I'm going to give it a solid 4. I'm going to give it a solid 4.
I didn't hear your rating. What was yours?
You
I
said
give it a
5.
Yeah, it wasn't to me. It wasn't a perfect movie. However, this was one of the best Marvel movies that I've seen since Endgame. But again, that I said that about a couple other ones. So I'm not saying that, like, I'm not one of the people that are like, oh, every time like this is the one, like, like they ain't been like they cooked to me. They cooked with Thunderbolts. You know what I'm saying? They cooked with a couple of things. But I feel like this, I do have it over everything that I've seen since.
Oh, you said Endgame.
I said Endgame, but now I'm drawing it back since Multiverse of Madness. Everything. Wait, which one came out first? Multiverse of Madness or Spider-Man? Which one came out last? I mean,
I think Multiverse of Madness
what's the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I got this. Yeah, because I got Spider-Man and Multiverse of Madness the best since Endgame, along with Wakanda Forever. But I got this right after whatever the top one, whatever the last one was, which I think it was Multiverse of Madness, right?
That's, if I'm looking right now, I think so. Though.
Yeah. So since Multiverse of Madness, I got this better than that.
I give it a 3 out of 5. A 3.5 out of 5. I really like the film. The story, to me, you could tell they cut out parts, and they said that there's 20 minutes that are on the cutting room floor. I think we needed those 20 minutes because there are parts of the story where overall the story is good.
It says what it does. Yeah.
But you can see parts that are missing, and without going into super specifics, I think the Thing kind of got some of his storyline got put. Some of the montage at the beginning, you can tell that they had it,
Like it was fleshed out and they monstaged
and they
it.
cut it out.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You're right.
There were some parts because of that really hurt the story overall. Like just some stuff that I personally probably would have wanted to see.
Right.
I know a lot of things people always talk about the trailers, how they show too much. There are scenes from the trailer that don't make the
Don't
film.
even make the cut.
Don't make the film.
That's great.
What's
That's the thing. So
yeah.
it's good from a trailer's aspect.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of was harmed. I think it harmed overall the film because of that.
I can see that too.
There are points where I'm like, damn, I really wanted to see that from the trailer.
And
And now it's nowhere to be seen.
I mean, that makes sense. Like I feel like that's how, like even in the sense of like when we talk about Mortal Kombat, like how like the trailers now is really just a Johnny Cage. Like we don't know what the movie or anything's about.
Yeah.
So it's like we know that's not gonna be like actually in the, you know what I'm saying, in certain scenes like it's not gonna actually be in the movie.
But you know what I feel like, and it's funny because like Superman felt like a comic book movie, right? Like it felt like a comic book movie.
I'd say this one did too.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh,
This
okay.
felt like a golden age comic book movie. Like they took like that golden age and like
with
if
the
you,
gloss over and everything.
but it's like if they threw you in that world, I was like, this is exactly what my
Yeah.
comic book golden age world would feel like. It felt really great. Like I
So
really
what-
liked the
The
film.
other thing I was gonna say, just to continue my fault, was I love the worlds they put us in. Like
Yeah.
Galactus, bro,
Bro.
great.
Dog.
I love that
Bro.
that was a practical
This
suit.
is the best Galactus ever depicted
It's-
on film to me.
That's not hard, unfortunately, but you are correct. You are correct.
Last time he was just a pup cloud.
But you are definitely correct, and it's a shame that it wasn't difficult because he killed it that much.
Yeah. You know how you felt when you saw the
I
Celestial?
would have wanted more Galactus.
Yeah.
He didn't get enough.
Yeah, you know how you felt when you first saw the Celestials in Eternals. Like even though whatever you feel, that moment when you see the Celestials and you're like, whoa, shit.
Oh yeah.
That's how you felt with Galactus.
Yeah,
like
they-
you
they
really
were-
felt that. Like that was.
So
They
was-
were cooking.
Wasn't it fast? Isn't this supposed to be the start movie?
Yeah.
Of the,
Of this phase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It feels like it.
It is.
So if you, it's a question. If you never watched none of the old Marvel, like you're just now getting in to it, and this is the first movie you watch, does it set you like, okay, I don't have an idea what this world's gonna go into, but does it give you those like that setup feeling? Where like I'm
Because
excited
it's
for
so,
the.
because it's so removed from everything else MCU. This is a good starting point because
Yeah.
it feels like wherever we're going from here, this could be the jumping off of it.
Okay.
That's why I gave it a 5 because it's not necessarily. If let's say you weren't a Marvel fan before this, right?
Right.
This is what I expected. I expected them to start off something brand new, give you the backstory, give you everything that they got from their world,
Right.
and not associate with nobody else's world.
Right.
And
right.
that's what made it perfect for me because I didn't want the jumble of, oh, this, this bin and that bin,
Yeah.
or this read and that read. It was like, no, this all us, this all our problems, this is all our own solution, and we, as our little universe, is gonna handle it. But there are eggs where you like, oh, they know this ain't it. You know what I mean? They just don't dive into it. They don't use that as like a let me solve our problem with using somebody else's universe.
Can you look up what the start movie of each phase is?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, if in my head, this might be one of the best start of a phase.
So it's obviously Iron Man was the first one.
Yep.
Iron Man 3 is for the second phase.
Okay.
Civil War is the third phase. So your statement is already wrong.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Civil War is the best. This might be the second.
Black Widow is for phase 4. Quantum Mania is for phase 5, and then obviously this is for
So
phase
yeah,
6.
all right. So this is the second best start of a phase in my head.
Okay.
Because, but the only reason outside of Civil War, the only reason why I can make an argument for this is what you just said. When you start that, if you start Civil War in that phase, you kind of got to know what's going on with the other phases, like what happened before. Like I said, if you start like Quantum Mania, you kind of got to know what happened before. With this one, you don't really got to know what happened before.
Well, that's because it feels like MCU might be heading for that reboot.
Well,
So
not a reboot. What do you call it?
A reset.
A reset.
when you bring,
Then he's bringing back all the characters and all that kind of
Shout out to Knowledge Cinephile, my guy Mike, because he brought up a very good statement. And after Endgame and what happened with Tony Stark, and you say we got a Tony Stark again,
Yeah.
that's a reboot. Fam.
That's a reboot.
I get what you're trying to say, but that's a reboot.
Like when I saw that, I was like, are we finna do everything over again? Like,
I'd even give you if Cap came back, like if Cap came back, Steve Rogers came back, and still you would have looked at it like, but okay, sure, we retooling. But the I Am Iron Man, that ending to be like, oh no, hey, there go Tony Stark over there again.
Well,
that's a
so,
that's
so
a reboot.
what I took it as the statement that he said when he said a reset is that it's going to be, these characters are going to look different. We're not doing origins. We're just going to jump into it. This is the Avengers team. You know what, Iron Man. I'm not going to do the I Am Iron Man thing.
But you immediately erased everything from Endgame.
That's a reset.
That's a reboot.
That's a reboot.
Wait, when the New 52 came out, was that a reset or a
That was
reboot?
a reboot. They rebooted the universe.
Yeah. They gave everybody they different like whatever.
They may have also said we reset everything. Y'all rebooted.
Y'all rebooted it, man. They realized like, well, we might need this nigga back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's why I can make a case that like this is one of the best because you can jump into this whatever trajectory they're going to without having to know the past.
That's fair.
And so that's why I can make a case for it.
it's definitely giving me the vibe. Like I haven't seen it yet, but even from the trailer, just how, like I said, the vintage of it that it looks, it definitely feels like Gunn and Feige are really in the same lane of trying to like start from a very vintage path to get into more modern. You know what I'm saying?
And here's where I think
No, though.
so. Here's why I
Because I feel like even if you think about the music,
I wanna hear your rebuttal, though.
The X-Men on it, like I feel like it's gonna be a minute before we actually get a up like modern. Because if you doing the X-Men in the early years, that's the 90s.
But
We don't know
their
their
next
early
film-
years, though.
Their next film is literally Spider-Man again.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I think this feels very much like it's set in its own thing.
Yeah.
But that's just for now. Like
Yeah. We know they're getting pulled in. Yeah.
I heard another thing. I was listening to another podcast. Shout out to my guy Geekly Goods. He had a very great theory about where they could go if they want to do their reset in a different world.
Okay.
Make this the new MCU world.
I mean,
Oh, you talking about the Fantastic Four? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, my thing
Make
is
this the new
because
one.
the reason why
that would be a reboot still, because it's like you really.
I'm not the one.
But that's what I was.
Yeah.
But that's what I said. I was thinking
But-
about that though, because
they can
if you go into that range,
You can lean
of
into that
starting from
golden
Fantastic Four,
age,
yeah,
yeah.
that golden age of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring like that whole universe of Wolverine dealing with Captain America and knowing that, like that's a whole nother set of Iron Man and everybody you can bring, because now you're in that story's timeline in a sense. So it's like it really is. It's still a reboot, but you will be like, yeah, there are new characters. It's a whole other different universe. You know what I'm
make them the precursors to everybody.
So I got a question for you because where I kind of agree with McCarty on him and James Gunn might be kind of having the same mindset, because I'm under the impression that the reason why things really got off the rails with the MCU is because studios started saying, okay, we need to have X amount of TV shows, we need to have X amount of this, and it went away from Kevin Feige's original game plan. When he had his original game plan, Gunn was with him, and I can see him and Gunn always having this plan, like, yo, we always should have this plan, but then now the studios is telling me I got to do all this. So when James Gunn to the DC, he's like, all right, y'all get, like, I know what I don't need because I see what happened with Marvel. Let me do it my way. And now Kevin Feige is like, I got to do a reset. Let me get it back on track because this is the trajectory we were trying to go.
Because, I mean, they already say that, though. I feel like
my rebuttal to that is that James Gunn is for, obviously, we know DC is doing TV shows.
Yeah.
I'm
not saying X about a TV show. I'm saying how the studio pressured Feige to do more shows that wasn't even on the slate. They were like, we need this, we need this, we need this. To me, that's what it always seemed like. Like, Kevin Feige was not against doing shows, but these shows got to make sense. Yeah, that we got.
I mean, and that could be true. I don't know for sure. I know whichever Bob is back now. I think Iger. Yeah. He definitely said that Marvel would stretch too thin. Like, that was his big thing. Granted, he said it in a really trash way. You know, so he basically was the "we got too woke" thing. But I think the statement, like, half that statement could be true. Where, like you said, Marvel was definitely trying to do too much. And sure, as fans, we love to have more and more of these, but it's a lot to when you doing 4 films, 3 series. We trying to throw in 2 or 3 animated series. It's also like that is a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I said, and that's why. I mean, I agree. I feel like I feel like his reset is very close to Gunn's reset. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And because you can do that. Like, I feel like Spider-Man, we're still going to watch. Like, it's going to still be 2 stories until they match up.
I'm going to hold off saying that until I see what happens with Doomsday. Not even Secret Wars. I need to see what happens. Because Doomsday, it sounds like
Doomsday feel like old regime. And then also, even with his statements, let's hear. All right, let's hear. Kevin Feige, bro, bro, you ain't got to lie to us in our face, nigga. We was there. This nigga talk about I was thinking about moving away from Kang even before Ant-Man fell and even before the legal shit. Like, nigga, y'all had the Kang dynasty. Y'all gave us a slate with nothing but Kang.
I think he was when he said. I think he fucked up when he said before Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I think after Ant-Man.
Yeah, after Ant-Man. Nobody will rebuttal you after Ant-Man.
He's trying to stand on. He's still trying to stand on that man.
It was before Ant-Man. He was like, after Ant-Man came out.
Yeah, nobody. I definitely get it, but no, it was the before. Like come on, like y'all gave us a full slate of Kang future and talking about even before we like no, bro, come on. So some of his statements, I'd be like, I don't know if I could take my truth.
They had him on that red cart, on the blue cart. They had him. I don't know if he was already drinking or what, but he was loose.
Hey, yo, man.
Put a little drink, put a little look in the system. Niggas got loose lips. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted them. So what do y'all think about DC eyeing Ryan Coogler? Or that's the rumor that DC is trying to pull Ryan Coogler over there to do some stuff.
What would he do?
I don't really want him to do nothing. I think
said that they should give him the keys, even though they don't got it yet. But they said if they get the rights to Static, and
that'd be the only reason. Like, other than that, I don't really. Unless he kind of recreates Cyborg. Like, I would want him to still be like in the not trying to take away he can't do nobody else, but I would definitely want him to direct some kind of black story. So I mean, like,
that's kind of lame, bro. To me, honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I hear all that.
I'm saying what people said.
No, but that is still weak. Don't box this man into.
Man, I'm not trying to box him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. Is like, if we look at dude and go, he can only do good, black superhero or black this. Like, bro, that's not giving him the credit he deserves.
But
I think is a great director.
He has a problem with it,
I think DC as itself, if they eye him, bro, eye him for all your major shit. Because he got nothing but hits. You know
but I'm saying, like, they would just make
but you're doing the same
character.
Shit Marvel's doing. You're not giving him the Iron Man. You're not giving him the Avengers. You're not giving him the what he deserves. You're giving him Black Panther.
But he did a great job with
it.
No,
Give him more.
I think both can be true. You don't give him a character. You just, we want you to have what ideas do you have?
What do you want to do?
Now he may come back and be like, I can kill Static and Milestone.
That's what I'm saying.
But you put the thing is, you didn't box him into that. He said, I want to do that.
Oh no, I mean, but I personally believe, and that's just my opinion, that's how he thinks too. Like if y'all gave me, I just believe in Ryan Coogler's idea that he definitely likes to do black movies. He wants to put black people to work and help. You know what I'm saying? So if you give him an opportunity to work on a project in the comic book world, he's going to pick a black character.
But the catch to that is, if you're only going to do it that way, you're never going to infuse. That's the same problem that Anthony Mackie has with Marvel. Y'all don't have black people as the emphasis in these other major movies. They're always a sideline character. So if I give you the new Avengers, or I give you Secret Wars, if I give you these movies to direct, put those black people that you want in the major films. Integrated.
Yeah,
that's where I'm looking at it from. I'm not going to talk about he only needs to do black stuff to put black people to work. No, put black people to work in the biggest stage.
Oh yeah,
because you still, like I said, like we said before, Black Panther is still put in a box when you talk about Marvel movies. They don't just put Black Panther in the MCU universe and be like, oh, they're infused. You don't even hear about Wakanda for nothing unless it's like a footnote about some security or alien shit. And what is Wakanda doing? Oh, we don't know. That's all you ever hear when it comes to the major. And then when they want to talk about Wakanda, it's all Wakanda and then the ghetto of America. So it's just
so would you not have been happy with just like, I would be fine with getting 5 Black Panthers if we still had everybody and it's just his story.
I don't care about getting the 5
like,
Black
he's
Panthers,
not really
but I don't want Ryan Coogler to be in charge of only the Black Panther.
No. See, your answer answer that question, because like, it obviously loves to get more Black Panther movies, but King is right. It do feel, because they do the same thing.
I give yeah.
Like, Shang-Chi, his movie came out, what was that? That was what, 2022?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We heard some fans.
Which is crazy.
He said, I already made a statement that he was going to bring him back.
Yeah, you hear more about Doctor Strange's people in other people's movies.
Society, Sorcerer Supremes and shit like that.
Yeah, they talk about that shit before they even talk about Shang-Chi people.
A lot.
Yeah.
But it's like, King got a very good point. When you start being like, oh, we're going to do this story just around you, Marvel got a really bad problem of them. They have a world, but their world still feel very segmented.
Well, so here's where when I saw the DC thing, of course everybody said Static, and I was looking at it, I was like, okay, yeah. I said, if y'all give them the world of Milestone, I'd rather the world than just Static, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, in reality, the one thing I love about Ryan Coogler and his work is that he knows how to hit the emotional beats of the people that he writes or that he directs and things like that, right? He's able to give you that multi-layers. So I started thinking about superheroes, and I said, in this DC world, I would love for him to tackle Flash. I think that he would kill a Flash storyline. If you know anything about the Flash, there's so much emotional connection with the Flash, with him having with his start. His start of who he is actually the death of his mom. With the person that hates him the most ends up being one of his mentors. Like with the whole and then with him realizing that he can go back in time and save his mom and does that and it calls shit the fuck up, but then only having to realize that this is a canon event. I can't those are those emotional beats that I feel like Ryan Coogler would kill. Like I said, and it doesn't have to be black. He doesn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like if there's a character who's multi-layered, give Ryan Coogler that. I would love to see him do Milestone. And if you give him the whole universe, that's great. I would love that. But I do agree with King. Like he does have more. I wouldn't want DC to bring him over. And then the first thing with DC is that give him Flash, but then also let him do Milestone.
Like I said, I agree with you when you said that's what I said. For me, that's just how I think. Like I think if they approached him, gave him an opportunity where he would want to work on, I do agree. I agree that he would petition for you let me have no Milestone. Like y'all can still do DC what y'all want, but to me that would be a dream job. I get to direct that whole thing of my own, and you know what I'm saying, create all these new characters for everybody. It's a whole black whatever. I don't need to do a DC character at all. Give me Milestone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I would want. But I also agree.
It depends on. If it's Flash or Aquaman, it's.
But like I said, I agree. I agree. If they
but I'm okay with that because you know why? That allows a real script to go. That allows Ryan Coogler to knock out all the stuff that he already got contractually. I said I don't need to fast track this DC universe. So if they said we're not going to see them in a while. Let's say if we don't see them until in 10 years, but you let me know now that y'all got Ryan Coogler. For the Flash.
Let's not be hasty now.
I don't need the Flash. I don't need the Flash immediately. I don't need the Justice League immediately. Right now,
Mr. Drake would be called too.
Like the way that they they gave us Superman, right now I am enjoying the beats of this is a comic book issue, this movie.
That's
All
actually
right,
a
now we're
great
going to go to
person.
Supergirl. This one's a comic book movie, right? I'm okay with that until, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
And-
I mean, that's
and
the
like I said,
Marvel approach.
So
That's
that's
the original
the
Marvel.
Marvel approach was, all right, watch this is going to lead to this, right? This is going like right now DC, based off of that one movie we got and what they saying is not
Yeah,
going to go like that.
it
So
seems
I'll
like-
be okay if we don't get a Flash until year 10.
It seems like the way DC is doing it, he knows the three who he needs to get.
Mhm.
Like that's why they fast track Wonder Woman.
Yep.
That's why he keeps talking about how the Brave and the Bold, or just a Batman story in universe is coming, because he knows, okay, I need to get them three. Obviously Lanterns, because
Yeah.
that was already announced and stuff.
Yep.
But like, out of the ones that wasn't announced originally, I think off of the success of Superman, and it could be coming from above him, but you can tell that they were like, we know who we need to, who we need to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, he already said that we probably won't see.
Yeah, we won't-
Aquaman and
yeah,
Flash
facts.
for
Yeah.
enough time.
Which I'm
But
okay
to
with.
your point, that probably does mean that there's not a Justice League for a while.
Yeah, and that's why I'm okay. We got to think with the stink of the last Flash and the stink of the last Aquaman. Give us some time to disassociate those characters, these actors,
And
and
you gotta-
everything like that.
Aquaman,
And-
I don't think it's less. 'Cause the first
I know.
Aquaman at least did really well. So I think it's less of the stink of the second one, more of
We got
Supergirl coming out next year,
And Jason Momoa, yeah.
is there.
I know.
What?
Yeah.
He's Momo in that, so they like. I think.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You know, he's still too close to this right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
We need Lobo to be established first before I can say, hey, another Aquaman.
Yeah.
I mean, I get, but I also feel like, I feel like Flash is canon event. So like, you need to build characters, build all these kind of random stories, and by the time you bring Flash in,
Yeah.
you damn near about to reset. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna probably get your in-game, your Justice League movies, whatever, but then it's gonna be that Flash 3 that he goes back like, bro, I can't do this, and I'm struggling, and now you gonna fly with Flash one.
Yeah,
You
so
know
like I
what
said, I'll be okay if that. But again, yeah, I agree with both of you, with you, Bacardi, and you, King. Like, yes, I'm okay with Ryan Coogler telling our black stories because he can prove it. But I think that they should take that approach of the day. You know what? Just don't only give him that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
like I think if they offered it to him, then I feel like that is like if you tell me I want you to do this character that we know has nothing to do, but if you come in like, and that's why I said that in my mind is just what I think he would pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you came in and they say we give you free reign to pick who you want, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he may still be like, yeah, I want to do one of the big dudes.
Even then, he could do Green Lantern. Like,
I mean,
you
yeah,
know
I
what
mean,
Like,
Well, they already got people.
Yeah,
That's already set.
Green Lantern.
I feel you.
Yeah.
That could change.
I mean, definitely could change that.
Could change.
That'll suck because that
It
means they
would-
got to
it
do
would-
rewrites
I
and
was
shit
gonna
like
say, it would
that.
have to
But
be
what would be
Lanterns.
different than what's already going on?
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like both parties.
Right now,
we just
DC
saying Marvel
got,
and both parties.
right
Marvel
now
and
DC got a clean slate. Right
No,
now,
no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if an opportunity arose for you to get Ryan Coogler on your team on DC, right? After what he's built with Marvel, what would you hurt? You're not even director. I'm gonna put you on as executive producer.
Oh,
just
okay.
like
I'm
you
about to
did
say,
Ironheart.
I thought you talking about X and everything. I'm like,
No, not X amount, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I hear you, I hear
I'm
you.
gonna put you on a team,
Yeah.
and you can have your hands in everything. Like, that's what I'm starting to look at production in that mindset. Like, I don't look at Ryan Coogler as just a director.
Oh,
like,
he's not
he
because
could
yeah,
definitely
'cause he-
do so much
because
more.
he didn't direct Ironheart.
Yeah, he was executive
The
producer.
executive producer, so,
that's
like
what I'm
showing that, yeah.
You know, like I feel we as fans got to start lobbying for that too, because I feel like they listen, but then they only listen to what we hang on. You know what I'm saying? So like, if we were saying, you know, hey, you're signing, get that man these projects, then do it. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just what you're saying. Like, if you put him on as executive producer, it's like, because we want you to be part of the world. So if we already got these things lined up, we're going to add you as a credit because I want you to be part of these sets, these roll-ins. But we still going to give you your movie.
Right, yeah,
And
yeah,
figure
you
out how
got
we
that
tie that
shit.
in. You know what I'm saying?
But we want to fit you,
can
in
start,
the
you could,
team,
yeah.
and then everything will be perfect.
But
after
see,
that.
I think that'd be okay because remember at the beginning of the MCU when they was rocking, I feel like everybody was on the same accord. They had everybody a part of it, so that way you knew, okay, this is how your movie work in. You got to know what's happening in this movie, even though you're not a part of it. This is the team,
Right.
Like I said,
Right.
as long as they like, so that to me helps build a better world, connected universe. If that's what if that's the goal and everything like that. So I mean, I don't know. I'm here to see it. Like I said, obviously we want to see more Ryan Coogler in any space and
Right.
everything like that.
I'm excited for his Texas Files,
Right, bro.
reboot.
That's gonna
Right,
be crazy.
that's gonna be crazy.
In other news, we didn't talk about this. I think this news broke like about 2 weeks ago. But Dragon Ball Super is officially stalemate, and
I didn't know
Daima is the main storyline that they're going with right now.
Oh, really?
How do you guys feel about that?
Really? So they
I didn't
could.
hear about that.
I didn't hear about that.
So
So
the
the new
reason-
season of Dragon Ball would be Daima.
Yeah. So right now, so the reason, and this can keep me correct on the details, but Toriyama's understudy, he had he was trying to fight for something with Super, with the company who has Super.
So what it is the Capsule Corporation, which hilarious.
Yeah.
That's and I think it's Shueisha.
Yeah.
They're both essentially trying to say who has what to Dragon Ball, like that property.
Yep.
So
Capsule Corp's got the manga, right?
no, Shueisha probably has the manga because that's who does Shonen Jump.
Okay, yeah. So they can still produce mangas though, right?
No, so that's sort of the issue is they're trying to the rights to Dragon Ball as a whole. That's why the manga hasn't come back. That's why. So it's been up in air. Like the editor for like an old editor, he was saying that he has faith that they're going to come to a court, but it seems to be rumored that like just nobody knows what's going to happen, who's going to make money off Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So that puts everything on hold. Where
But they can still produce Dama because that's under Capsule
That-
Corp, right? That's what I
don't know.
heard.
This is the first I'm hearing of any of this.
Oh,
That's why I was about to look.
so why you looking? This is how I always heard. All right, so Capsule Corp is not the one that that Toriyama made, right? Is it? Which one is the one that was directly from Toriyama?
That might have been what he called. That might have been.
I think it's Capsule Corp.
let me-
Who produced Dama?
Viz did.
Viz. Okay, so whoever is over there.
Or Toei. Toei did.
All right, so they're producing. They still have their right. If this is what I read, why you're looking up? What I read was they still have that rights to be able to still produce Dama, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, the originators they wanted to more. They wanted to do Super, but because Dama has the rights to still go based off of the Viz contract or some shit like that. That they're like, no, you can't put that out yet because we're still doing this. And they're like, no, we want to continue with this story because this was Toriyama's original story work as well, just like you guys are doing with Dama. So whatever the last I read was whatever it was is that Dama can still go. Super is still stalemate until they figure that out with those rights.
So that's why we would get Daima going into new seasons. But who get paid?
Now that I'm not for sure. I
That's
didn't look deep into that. I was more so just like, damn it, because I like the Super story better than Dama's story.
Do you?
Yes,
Well, it's not much of a Daima story.
Yes, it is.
I mean, the Daima is just this season, but it's based still on everything that was pretty much part of Z.
but
You know what I'm
but
saying?
they can still move forward with it. They can still. But right now, see, the thing about Dama is that it's new stories. We don't even like you said. I get what you're saying there. That we don't know what's next. With
Right.
Super, we do know what's next because the manga went through, and I want more of that Super story.
But I was saying, but Daima, you can get a whole new original story up until Super.
But
Because Super is, what was it? Wasn't like
But
a
I don't
3 year
wanna go
difference?
back.
I think it was a 3-year difference.
yeah, I don't want to go back. We
But we already went back.
Yeah, I was good for just like a special series.
But how do you make Vegeta canon then? Like how we get that move? I mean, how we get Goku
Bro,
and all that?
that would be, they said they already confirmed that every universe is a canon. They already in
Yeah,
multiverse.
they got like a multiverse.
They in a
thing
multiverse.
going.
So I'm
Yes.
good with that being another Earth. I just want to get back to Super, bro. I want it, bro. We got True Blue. We got Frieza Black. We got that fucking
Frieza Black was crazy.
We
but
got
it's-
True Blue Vegeta, bro. Like I want what I read in the manga, bro.
I mean,
I want Moro.
So there's no.
Moro's an amazing villain.
So there's no more Diamond manga.
There was never a
Diamond manga.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
probably why they feel they can just do more with it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found anything official out one way or the other. Everything I've seen,
It's speculated.
Everything is just up in the air. But I think because there's no manga for it basically to be adapted off of, Shueisha, who's like I said, owns Shonen Jump, is the one who's putting out the manga. I'm sure if you were to do a Super moving forward, you got to pay them because you're still adapting to get off of this thing
Shonen
that
Jump,
they
yeah,
own.
right.
Whereas with Daima, Toei probably single-handedly produced it.
Right, like I said,
probably
they
only
made
got-
an original story.
Yeah, they
like,
sure they worked. Obviously, they worked with Akira Toriyama, and I think Capsule Corp Tokyo. I think that's like his holding company, sort of like the Pokemon company holds all of the Pokemon IP. At least and it's obviously it's licensed out and stuff. So they probably feel we can do this. And all we gotta do is work with the Capsule Corporation, and we don't want to have to give money. It all comes down to money. We don't want to have to
Yeah.
give money to Shonen.
but I mean, but it makes sense because I mean, if you're saying I thought Daima had a manga, so now it doesn't. So it's literally just an original story somebody created. It's like We just gave you. That's why we gave you a sliver.
Wasn't it based off of Otoya?
It's based off of like a story that
he wrote.
Yeah.
But
I
it
think
wasn't
he wrote
fleshed
it
out.
strictly for the anime.
Oh, okay.
Like, obviously, you know, you can tell it takes elements from GT.
Yep.
Like it takes elements from stories that are already out there.
Right.
And so I wonder if this was his original draft of this story, and then, you know, certain parts got fleshed out. Because I know he didn't have any hand in GT, like, but like I wonder if certain parts got fleshed out for Super, and now they're just like, I really want to do this story, took this story for, you know, for Daima, and
I mean, yeah, because he passed, so you know we didn't really get to hear no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I get that. I can get that if he was still alive, they really probably would have been a one-off. Because I mean, he can still figure it out with everybody, work with everybody else to make sure to get Super and all that work.
So you seemed shocked when I said that I liked his Super over there. So you like Daima over Super?
I mean, Super of course got more story, but I would actually like to see more of Daima's story. I would like to see where those, like, especially if it's supposed to lead into Super, but if it doesn't, it's gonna be a whole nother story. There's a whole new set of power up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole new set of enemies, all kind of shit. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I know Super story. I don't know what's next because I didn't read the manga, but like this would just be another original story to me, like just watching Super.
What about y'all? Well, I don't know. Trip, you haven't? Did you watch all of Super?
I watched Daima. I didn't watch Super.
Okay. King, what about you? How you?
I think, I don't know. I'm a fan of both. I do want Super because I do like to see the animation over the mangas. To me, I don't read manga just so I don't want to read it because I did that before. But I also think with Daima's going to be good to a point. I feel like it's going to wear itself out because it's set in a time that already passed from what you already showed us. So if you try to go too far, it's gonna be like, bro, just at what point did y'all do all this before this tournament? You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I'm kind of confused on why they want to continue it and not continue the Super, because I thought the way you stopped it or where it ended with the animation would have been perfect. You know, you unlock something in the fighters, you gave them a brighter outlook for later, and then they train, and then boom, we got the tournament of power, or we got Frieza, we got, you know, everything that started up for Super. So I'm like, how far is this gonna go? And are you going back to the demon world?
Right.
Because I feel like that was the whole point of it, right?
I mean, that's how I would look at
They
it.
also never really even confirmed that Daima is even going to lead into Super.
Yeah, so
That was
the
never
way I
even
took it,
confirmed.
If we move forward with Daima, everything from Super is its own universe.
Yeah,
So
like I said.
you wouldn't have to worry
Right.
about it. At some point, how does this lead to Super?
But-
Because Super never happened in this
But
universe.
now we losing so many. Bro, we
But
losing
it's not
Bears.
gone. It just ain't been continued. So like, if you could continue something
you
now,
can bring in,
Like-
like, you got to figure in that situation.
But that's the problem.
that
You gave
Bears
us
can still
Super.
come back.
huh?
You gave us Super
Yeah, you
already.
gave us Super.
So I
You
get
gave
what y'all
us-
saying. I'm not
Yeah.
disagreeing that it's a different world. I'm just saying from a standpoint of what you already set at the table, you can't be like, well, listen, we're gonna go backwards to in that same in Super's universe. Boo is here, and this happened, and we don't know if this happened. No, nigga, you already gave it to us.
I mean, you're not
So
wiping
the
it away.
assumption is if all these characters are the same, Mr. Satan, Boo, Bulma, Trunks, Goku, Beerus, all of them are here in Super, and they were here in Daima. Just then you gotta tell me to my face, this is a completely separate universe. This will not lead to Frieza coming back going gold. This will not lead to Goku Black. This will not lead.
I mean, I'm fine
to
with that, 'cause
No,
you-
but you,
you
have
are?
to tell me
Because
that.
Super's on hold. Like I don't understand what y'all like.
No. I'm not. I get it, but you, the creators, have to tell the audience this is different. Just like in this Fantastic Four movie, this is different.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
it's
we was
obvious.
told that though.
No,
they didn't.
They kind of play it fast and loose with everything. There's never been.
This right?
God,
You using all these old school sayings.
very old school spicy sayings.
This sounds like a
Fast and loose.
70s TV show.
That's crazy, bro. That's Blade talk. I don't know if you know what that
Fast
is.
and loose.
Blade talk.
I'm sorry.
Loose lips.
You bring out all the old Addy.
But, no, they just sort of leave it sort of interpretation.
Yeah.
And I do agree. There's a lot of Super that like the manga was cooking.
Well,
I do want to see
so
that.
good.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, yes, if I can get Super, they don't want to pay the niggas. If y'all don't go get me Super, give me another
I
universe.
don't even know
I
if that's
will
the
watch
case,
a
y'all.
brand new.
So, well, all right, look at question like this.
So are we telling that we should tell them like, nigga, y'all need to pay them niggas and give us Super?
Yes, I've been saying that. They got
It's
Super's the
weird,
better
though,
story.
because Also, Shueisha was a a production company on Daima too. So theoretically, they got paid. So
I mean, because they should, because they still.
Season 2,
I think.
they can cut them. I don't
Well,
know.
I think
whoever's not getting paid for their story or whatever.
I think the
part of it.
percentage is small. Because like I said, Daima was created by figments of moments of different story. That's like.
No, he wrote out that.
Yeah.
He wrote out. He had Daima. Daima was in production before he passed.
Yeah,
So he
that
wrote
was,
out
it
all
was
of
meant
that.
for.
But I'm saying like it was a pocket thing that happened before Super.
No. It was at the end of the Boo timeline, right?
Right.
It was their effort to make the other series canon.
Oh, GT.
GT. So it's not a pocket. It's a storyline. It is a complete storyline that they want to make in somewhere, right? But my problem is, you got superheroes, you got Z, you got Super, you got
Right.
all these different, top like points of the story, and you're trying not to tell us that this is separate from this, and we're not even gonna continue this one. So just ride out with this one, nigga. How?
So my thing, my question with too is this. You know how they always talk about in the Avengers would be four. They always come on talking about Sokovia. No, not Sokovia. What was it that
you talking about
that-
with
the Black Widow and the
Black Widow?
the Red
Istanbul.
Room.
Istanbul.
Istanbul. No, Istanbul.
Istanbul was in, but it was in Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her and
yeah. So let's say
Hawkeye.
Marvel, they gave us that movie and they said, all right, moving forward, we're just gonna start off from here. Like that's what it feels like with Dragon Ball Daima. Like they brought us back and said, all right, moving forward, we're just gonna start out from here and move up. And I was like, I don't want that. Like I'm good with you going back for that one series. Let's get back to where we
I mean,
at.
I get that.
So
But
that's
if they
what I'm
not
saying.
gonna do that, you just said I don't want no Dragon Ball at all now.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what I'm meaning though.
I never said
Like
that.
when
That
when
was
it's
an argument.
when it's no, that's my argument. Like if it's all on the table, we like, well, these niggas, you telling me that we can get another Diamond and start another story
I don't
because
want it.
these niggas can't figure out what they're gonna do with Super. I'm fine with that. Like, you
But
know
where
what
is
I'm
it going for you?
Yeah.
So-
It don't gotta go
You're
nowhere. It
accepting-
can be.
you're
It's
accepting
just like
confusion.
GT. Well, they all were just different
With
stories.
GT, I was like, again, we're good for it, but that was it. That was after. We didn't have anything before. We haven't went further yet. If they would have came back now and said, all right, we're gonna give y'all GT real quick, I'd be like, why? No, go continue where you was
Right.
already at. Why are we going back?
Because they don't want to pay these niggas.
Okay,
but
but
we
that's-
can give y'all some Daima.
But that's
Like,
not
That's
okay.
not good, bro.
Bro, y'all
you
greedy.
just accepting that?
Y'all greedy.
No, because you think
Y'all
about it.
greedy,
Think about it like this.
Y'all greedy,
No,
bro.
Think about it
You
this.
know what I'm saying?
If we got a certain Vegeta, right? You want that Vegeta. You want the prideful.
but he's a
Saiyan Prince.
super. I know that he's a
But
super Vegeta.
if they decided, okay, in the next Daima, he gonna be like GT, where he gonna buy his advancement. I'm not accepting that.
Right.
But that's a different
As a
Vegeta.
fan,
That'd be Daima Vegeta.
As a fan, similar thing that happened. Freddy Krueger, the movie, right?
Don't do Freddy like
No,
this.
Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger, right? You know Freddy,
Not
right?
like
Who
this.
is Freddy? No, who is Freddy though?
Robert Englund fan.
So when they put out that new shit with the new guy, what was it?
I don't know. It was a debacle.
Exactly.
But ain't nothing
So
wrong
you
with
can't- I
Diamond.
can't-
You
I
making
can't-
sure that Diamond was bad.
No,
Like
I'm
Diamond
not
was
saying
good.
Diamond is bad. What I'm saying is it doesn't fall in line with what you already been giving us
Yeah.
to continue. Because the whole thing was you made it seem like, no, this is a prequel to Super. This was an after Boo,
Yeah.
but a prequel to Super.
So that's what I'm
this
saying.
explained it to me. It explained why Boo was so feared. So okay, cool, you did that,
Right.
But like he's saying, nigga, you already gave us multiple futures in Super that I want to see, and then you're gonna say, well, because we don't feel like paying these niggas for that. We're gonna give you something completely different that we can manipulate ourselves. Bro, you're just confusing us on purpose.
I'm not
How are y'all
accepting that.
confused? It's just a different
Because
universe.
where are we going with this? If it don't lead to the Super that I want to see the rest of, where are we going with this?
It can just go to a whole new world.
So I've been reading up on the whole the issues of the rights. This is the crux of the issue. Capsule Corporation Tokyo. It was started by this guy's name is Akio Ioku. He was formerly of Shueisha. They originally had a whole arm that was all about Dragon Ball. I guess he got moved he got moved to a different department.
This is the
They
story
like-
I read.
They didn't like how he managed stuff, so he left. Started Capsule Corporation Tokyo. This is supposed to handle all rights to Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But they only have animation and gaming rights.
Yep, this is the story
The
I read.
manga rights are still with Shueisha.
Okay.
So, obviously, Daima, that was created specifically with them and Toriyama, I don't think they have somebody who can continue to write a Daima story.
Right.
Because it was a
It
strictly
was just that.
Toriyama.
Yeah.
The dude who was continuing, Toyotaro, who was continuing the Super manga, he is hired by Shueisha. So he was penning their manga, and in order for them to be able to adapt that manga to do more Super episodes, they have to come to an agreement. Somebody has to
yeah.
and it might not be Shueisha has to be paid. Somebody needs
Somebody,
to
yeah.
be paid.
That's,
Well, yeah, I
that's the
get
story I
that.
read. That's the story I read. Yep.
That's in limbo. They don't have somebody who could write a Daima story.
Right.
Because obviously you could tell they want to keep somebody who at least was working with them.
I mean,
And that would have been Toyotaro. He's hired by Shueisha, and he's on. Matter of fact, I think it might have been at Anime Expo LA. He announced a whole new manga series.
Oh, you doing a whole nother manga? Like a different.
He's still
Y'all
at
niggas
work.
can't consider. Y'all get that shit together.
Y'all-
I'm over here.
y'all figure it out. I'm looking to do my own series. So now there's nobody to write the Dragon Ball Super manga.
Okay.
I don't know if that's why they haven't done it prior to this, or if it's just like, yo, we want to make sure that we get all of this handled, because I'm sure Capsule Corporation is probably trying to sue for those manga rights too. Like, so it's just
It's all over. It's
money.
crazy.
Right, just money. So I mean, I would rather not get nothing at all until y'all figure this shit out.
Well,
You know what I'm
you're not
saying?
gonna get nothing
Yeah, that's what I'm
out.
saying.
Right now,
So I'm like,
installment.
I mean, like I feel like I was getting bombarded, but like, of course, if niggas like they announced Super, I'm gonna be ecstatic.
No,
But if niggas was like, we can't do Super because we can't figure this shit out, but we can actually throw some random new stories of Diamond together. Give me those.
But
too.
it's like
to an agreement.
It's like a consolation prize though. It's like a
It's not because I'm making Super for you already.
no,
I'm like,
no. I'm saying if they be like, all right, listen here, while we trying to figure this out, we can't do it. I gotta give y'all more Dama. I'm gonna be less enthused about Dragon Ball property.
I do agree with what Ray is saying. That's probably also another reason why you might not get more Daima, because I could fully see Shueisha saying, yo, y'all watering down our IP. Get that shit off the air.
I mean, I can see that too. I mean, I can get that. I mean, I can get that. Like, I feel like.
I said, it's a mess. It's very
It's a mess.
disappointing.
It's a mess, and it pisses me off so much.
I mean,
It's a
yeah.
mess.
I mean, when you separate houses like that, like the animation, that's crazy.
I wonder if that Capsule Corporation was supposed to have all three, because this all started before Toriyama passed. So it wasn't. This didn't.
They
this
probably,
didn't-
they probably was in the
The deal
works
didn't
of working
finish
some
out.
deals, working some deals, and then his untimely death, and it was like, all right, well, fuck it.
What was he trying to do again? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody dig in. Like, hold up, he ain't really doing it. I can do my best thing now.
I mean, because I guess it makes. I mean, it's really, really weird because I feel like the only actual company that actually has the problem is Capsule Corp, because they just own the animations and all that, but all that still needs to be referenced by the mangas. Like, unless they make a brand.
If they had somebody who, if they say if Toyotaro was working for them, and he was able to write new series, like new episodes of Diamond, which I don't know what's stopping him from being able to, like if he really wanted to. I don't know the legalities of that. They theoretically could just like, because Diamond's not adapted.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Situation like
That's what I
this.
said. Like, if Diamond, yeah, like I said, I mean, it's not saying.
And he also did say that he would love to pick up where Toriyama left
Yeah,
off
and
on
well,
something more.
He's been saying that because he was already
Because
doing
he was
a lot of it
he was his
while
understudy,
Toriyama was still alive.
yeah. So he was like, you know,
Because
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
like that's how I always looked at it. Like, I feel like if they were going into another story, which I get, like I said, Super's his own story, but Daima is literally Dragon Ball Demon World. You know what I'm saying? So that would just be a whole nother storyline of them doing more shit in Demon World. Fighters, they can fight bigger ball, like all it's still.
I think you enjoyed it more than a lot
I
of
was just
us.
gonna say, like, how bigger can you
You enjoyed
get? than
Dama
King?
a lot more
I mean,
than
it's a-
us.
No, I really enjoyed Diamond.
I mean,
because
because it's still, like I said, it's still, it might.
Don't take my statements.
Oh, well, then maybe they- y'all-
Yeah, like I mean, because
I really
it's.
enjoyed
I
Diamond.
I thought it was decent to fit, you know, the new level in.
Yeah.
But I didn't take it like I needed more of the Demon World.
Let's say if they told me that they was gonna give me more of the Demon World, but we don't know about Super, I'm not going to like it. If they said we're gonna give y'all more of the Demon World while we're still adapting more of Super, then I'm like, okay, as long as I know that we're getting back to Super. Right now, it just seems like we're not getting back to Super, and I would not be okay with Daima being my main storyline.
What if the Super manga came back and you still don't know about the anime?
I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
I'd be okay with
Like
that.
you read the manga?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. So it's the issue is that Super just stopped altogether.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all get on my goddamn nerves, man.
I do not want Diamond to be my main storyline.
You don't got. It's not the main
That's what it seems like
storyline.
it's going to be. That's what I'm telling you.
It can't be a main storyline if they got, bro. That's their bread and butter. I did too, and I would love to hear about Piccolo's story more. Like it don't have to be so heavy in Dragon Ball. Maybe you give me just that storyline gives me more Piccolo, and it gives me more of. Just like I said, them doing
But see,
shit.
the reason why I wouldn't even want that because we've already seen an elevated Piccolo in Super.
Right.
We've already seen an elevated Trunks in Super. We already seen, bro.
But I mean, but you can get it. But you can
You know what my issue with Diamond was, and the reason why I couldn't give it a solid 5 and everything is because all while I was watching the fight, I'm like, nigga, just tap into Ultra Instinct, nigga, because you already this nigga is beneath you. So
Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
So it's pissing me off in regards to that.
All of this would have been prior to any of Super.
No, I know that, but I already seen
what I'm
it.
saying.
Like, I already seen it.
This is like
Y'all have watched
I've already seen it.
Listen,
I don't
my
understand
point
it
is
at
the same
all,
thing, though,
Mitch. I don't
because
understand it at all.
Superhero took Piccolo to a whole nother level, right? So if you're so you can't go further than that level because when is that? You know what I mean? Like
But
in Daima,
somebody having all of this is essentially like watching a prequel.
Hold on. A prequel for one for all right, you gave us Diamond. That was a solid prequel. I do not need more prequel. I don't want a prequel, more prequel, another prequel, another prequel. One prequel.
No, all you are doing is saying this is that time frame between that. Like let's not.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
how big is your time frame?
When people were thinking
don't
that
know.
GT, when
No,
we were
we
thinking that
do.
GT, no, matter of fact, not even GT. The end of Z,
Yeah.
like the literal
Yeah,
episode
that's
of Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
Super ends between the episode before that and the literal last episode. That is a 10-year pocket.
Yeah.
So y'all doing all this with that last episode of Dragon Ball Z, he has to be back in that situation.
But that's just one episode.
I'm
saying no. Okay,
That's why I said I'm thrown.
tell me
I'm
one
blown.
IP that you know outside of Star Wars. That's the only one that probably did it. That's the only one outside of Star Wars that gave you something in the future and it took you back and gave you multiple in the past.
Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit has 3 movies that are before every instance of the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, that's the Hobbit though. That was that.
Well, you
it was
have
a whole
an example.
thing. No.
It's a
It was so. Hold on.
No, it's a story. It's a story.
Hold on.
It's a story, though.
Hold on.
It's not Lord of the Rings. It's a story in the Lord of the Rings.
It's a literal prequel
Bro.
to that. Like,
It's a whole different set of crew. The Hobbit is not the same crew that is in the Lord of the Rings. Am I right? Hold on.
Sure.
Am I right?
No, actually, no, there are characters in the
There
Hobbit.
are characters, but
Because it's in the same universe.
but the main story that they follow, that the people that they follow, is they are not the same. That's not the same crew that they follow in Lord of the Rings, correct?
It's a story.
Right?
It's a side
correct.
quest.
So you already gave me this whole crew story in Super. Why are you bringing me this whole crew back to give me more of what they happened in the past? That is stupid as a bitch.
It's just
No,
another.
it's not like prequel.
Bro, yes,
Yeah,
I mean,
No,
I'm
because I
just.
love because I said Star Wars did it well, but
I just-
outside of that, there's
I just don't understand.
Game of Thrones
Star
did it
Trek
well.
does it a lot. I'm not well versed in the Star Trek.
Because I feel
They
like
do it a lot.
the anger y'all have should have literally been the same energy when Daima came out. Like, bro, I don't want this
I
at
said that.
fucking
You can go
all.
back
Both
on
of us
the
said
You
that.
can go back on the
Literally, both of us
podcast.
said
We
that.
talked about it. You can go
Yeah,
back on the podcast. I said this is good for a one-off. I do
No,
not
you
need
should.
more of
I
this.
didn't want to hear no. It's good for water. You should be like, y'all don't want it
No,
at all.
because that's what you want us to say.
Because that's how y'all
No, it's not.
acted.
What we said is a prequel is good for a moment. We do not need to expand this prequel universe.
But why not if there's such a gap in between that you can just
Who
do random
gives a
shit?
fuck about the gap? But we already seen the peak.
Bro, it ain't even no peak because it's not even done
What you
yet.
talking about? Ultra Instinct
Like,
was
so-
peak.
like, it's not over, though.
But okay, but we already seen that. I don't want to see that nigga now depowered again, fight niggas that is beneath him.
Baby, a whole new interview. How you know he's beneath
It's like a
him?
twin. Bro.
Because when I'm looking at his powers, I'm like, bro, Ultra Instinct would have cleared that nigga in a second.
But he had to fight somebody stronger than that nigga to even get to there.
Multiverse is either because that's
It's your bro's throwing.
Multiverse.
We need
Okay,
to go
tell
to
me
the-
it's a multiverse.
That's a-
But right now, we don't know what Daima is.
So then,
It seems like it's a prequel.
So what is the reason
As
having
of right-
all of this energy for that? If I don't, that's the thing. Sure, if it, I was like, that's weird. But we don't know yes or no, so I'm just like, that's not working.
Based off of what they gave us right now, it seemed like it happened right after. They didn't say it was an alternate universe. So as of right now, the way I'm looking at it, if they say it's an alternate universe, then cool.
I swear I've already heard somebody say that
it's not. No, we
I
theorized.
swear I've already heard them already say that this is like Dragon Ball is now like they created that it's a multiverse.
But they didn't say
universe.
Daima was it. They said that everything is connected. They was talking about Dragon Ball superheroes and everything like that. They said that's connected to the universe, but they did not say Daima was an alternate universe. And so as of right now, I'm like, all right, cool. That was a good story. That was a good arc for just let me know what happened in between.
So for y'all,
I don't need to go further.
So that's really where this is. Because I definitely
right
want to move on this. Because that's really where y'all both really sitting in the mindset that this is just still part of canon story.
That's what they told us.
Because I still feel like I haven't heard that. I've heard that it's related, like the story that Toriyama created is in a pocket to bring in that was just in this space of these things that just happened. That's how GT became canon within it because he brought canon GT elements. You're saying into the story.
Daima, he specifically said that there was a multiverse.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I swear to God, I've heard multiverse. Like y'all bananas. That's what I'm saying. Like
Okay,
I would
so
say
then-
another multiverse. Like why would I?
I don't need another. End it. That's all. Listen, that was good. I don't need more of that.
So again, back to my original question. You just don't want
No, I didn't say that. I said that we don't need more of it. That was a good story for that moment. That was a good.
But there's multiverse. So what if it was just another director? Like I said, it's just no different than somebody like we still got people writing Super and we got somebody writing Daima. You getting two storylines now
I don't need
that
it.
you can watch. Why?
I don't need it. It's because listen here. The peak of the peak Goku in Daima, the peak Piccolo in Daima is very beneath the peak Piccolo and Goku that I've seen in Super. The peak Vegeta that we got in Daima is very below peak Vegeta that we see in Super.
So storyline.
I don't want to see that Daima. I don't want to see them grow
That's
because right now that their powers is very very low compared to them. That's like saying, all right, you know, that's like if they said, all right, let's keep on expanding on What If. And let's keep on giving you just this storyline of this. Like, no, that was good for the What If series. I don't need to go further in that. I don't need to see what if T'Challa was Star-Lord. I don't need to explore T'Challa being Star-Lord. That was good for that moment.
I mean, they got a series though.
This was good for that moment. I don't need to go further on Daima. I don't
like
need
there
it.
is a series though. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't need it. I'm not interested in it.
This is really interesting. This is just really interesting coming from comic fans. Like, comics do shit like this all the time.
That's what it's like. This is bananas. Like the hatred. Yeah, the hatred is so crazy, bro. The energy in this room is bananas, dog.
Daima was not as great to me as it was for y'all.
It don't gotta be great. It was just another story.
It's not interesting enough to expand. It's what I'm saying.
What this is what this is the two highest Dragon Ball fans in the room disagree with the other Dragon Ball fans in the room.
Why do you think y'all the highest right now? Yeah. The fact that you do a little accent,
We know we are.
y'all the nigga this kid's drawing Goku as Super Saiyan 1000 and shit.
Absolutely.
I was watching Dragon Ball before you was probably
Never
even
seen you in
wearing
a Dragon
your
Ball
own
buttoned up in
pants,
my
nigga.
entire
Oh,
life,
here,
nigga.
So
Never seen you in a Dragon Ball button up in my entire life.
You what?
Never
What you
seen you in a
say?
Dragon Ball button up.
You've never
Like
seen
the old school Dragon Ball. No, you wouldn't out these streets.
That was a banana.
Hey,
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know.
That's a crazy standard to have.
We can talk about it. We can prove who's a bigger Dragon Ball fan.
Hey, let's not do
we
that.
can talk
Don't
about
prove it.
who knows shit more than y'all do.
look.
But look, I'm gonna let y'all live.
Y'all got it, bro. I get it. Y'all want what y'all want, man.
Hey,
What's up? Let's go. We on next time. We on next time. We on next time.
you know what? I know the shit.
Let's go to the next time.
You know a lot of shit.
Because nigga, I read that shit.
Ooh, real geek talk. Geek talk. Niggas
said, make you a fan,
very
though.
cheap.
Because you know what I do? A fan is short for fanatic. You know what I mean? I go in and I research that shit. I go in and
That's fine, but what you
Get your
researching
shit
it
off,
for, though?
dude. Get
But
your
what
shit
you
off,
researching
dude.
it for?
Get your shit off, dude. This real nerd
You
shit.
want to be right in an argument.
Real nerd shit.
That's the thing, though. It's a difference when I know shit to say something for an argument, or I know it because I enjoy it,
I
because I
know
love
I
it.
enjoy it. You know what that is? I watch it and I'm, oh damn, I want to know more about
It's
that.
niggas that don't know about LeBron James that hate his guts, my nigga. That's a fan.
That's still a fan.
It's the same
That's still a
shit.
fan.
They're really a
It
fan.
don't
Yeah,
make
he's still a fan.
difference.
Right. Make your shit. Can't hear what I'm talking about,
I
nigga.
know what I'm saying?
Who these niggas think they talking to, bro? Who these niggas think they talking to, dog?
Yeah, they got it. They got it. Yeah.
Niggas gotta get out.
They got it, man.
Fake ass fans.
I just like to go
Gatekeeping ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Fake ass fans. You know.
So they want to give a nigga no work. Like, nigga, we don't need you doing none of that shit, nigga.
Trippy got something to say.
I just want to go on record and say that I agree that y'all niggas know more about Dragon Ball than me. I would definitely be that lower tier nigga.
We out here yelling in front of the kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Out here arguing in front of the kids. Like, I'm not arguing.
So, Bacardi, I know that you are disconnected a lot.
It's crazy.
I know you don't really do more sports games, but I wanted to ask you this question because 2K is out there. They saying that they about to add a layup meter. So
I thought they did that.
I thought I'd been in there.
Oh no, it was for 2K26. That's right.
yeah,
That's not out
2K26
yet.
is not out yet. 2K26 is bringing a layup meter. Now I wanted to ask, when you play sports games, for those who do play sports games, and when you did play, were you more on the simulation side or the realism side? Because I'm torn. Where I'm torn because I do like the layups have always been like
it's a regular animation unless you collide. You know what I'm
right?
saying?
Unless you collide or something like that, right? However, I do like the level of realism of having to be able to time when you release it. Like I said, with the dunks, I remember when they first introduced that in dunking, and like it more so was on the dunk contest. But I got so used to it, and I was like, this actually makes sense because then now it kind of separates. You know what I'm saying? Your skill set in that gaming, but also sometimes you be like,
We've had this before though. Was it live or one of them? Somebody had a free control, like you was doing.
Shot meter came. I feel like.
Yeah.
Shot meter,
think that was on
shot
live.
meter.
It was on live,
but
like you can
also-
actually adjust your
also
layups and shit.
Earlier 2K, it was still a meter for the layup, but it was like
It was like a freestyle thing.
Yeah, it was
Because you can actually like change your layup and everything. That's what I'm saying. I remember
But
like.
I also know when the shot meter first got reintroduced. You're right.
Yeah.
They had the shot meter back in the
Yeah.
day. It got taken away. When they got reintroduced, this exact same conversation happened.
But,
Well, I don't think we ever had it.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't. 'Cause I
So-
think that was part of our podcast.
So I just want to know, like, where are you at on it? Like, do you like?
So I don't play basketball games a lot, so the closest equivalence to me is when Madden did the QB cone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you had to turn, and based on how big your QB awareness is, that's how big your
Oh, the cone, yeah.
was.
Okay.
And if my cone is looking this way, and I try to throw to X, and he over there, it's not going to be as
yeah, you really throwing a wild pass.
QB,
Yeah, you know what I'm
QB
saying?
vision.
Yeah, QB vision. That's what it's called. I enjoy QB vision.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
It made,
Yeah, it
like
makes
you said,
sense.
it turned down some of the BS of you see your quarterback running here and he can just throw it across his body.
Yeah.
And like, granted, certain quarterbacks can't do that. Like if
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes did it, you're not finna say something.
Right.
But if I see fucking Kirk Cousins running this way, throwing it across his body,
You don't think Will Levis can do that?
you know Will Levis.
So in basketball sense, what do you think? Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And
So
not- even though you
because
don't
that's
play
the
it,
equivalence, and I enjoyed that, it makes sense to me.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only way 2K and them have even been successful as they are is because you got to kind of build on the simulation aspect of it.
I also thought,
like I really, you know
when
what I'm
they
saying?
brought the shot stick back, I also thought it was also a part of that. Like I thought,
No, it
any
wasn't.
shot.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought you definitely had a red. Like if you could
Nope.
still lay up and that shit roll off the rim. Like I thought you would see.
No, there
like
was,
you didn't.
there was no meter. It was still
Y'all play
simulation.
2K a lot still, right?
Yeah.
I ain't played 2K in 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
The last two been trash. Listen here. They get me every year. I buy when it's $20.
It's
Shit like that.
unplayable right now.
Yeah.
Very much so.
It's so ass.
I mean, it's real on Xbox and everything now.
To play shit, it's like
Well,
it's
to
not
get-
fun
to get
anymore.
to
It take away the
PlayStation
grind.
2.
You know what I mean? Like I used to really enjoy the grind and have to, really
Build your
level
player
up.
up, yeah.
You know, now it's just you pay to play.
Microtransactions,
You can
man.
drop
Even your
$100
rating don't
some-
matter.
Yeah, you
Nah,
drop
it don't.
$100 some
Really?
dollars.
Your badges matter. The shit you pay for it matters.
For like
Yeah.
my player or like even for the my part.
Bro, they my players so
For
ass
For the
now.
my player,
Like,
that's
you
how
know
you
what's
get
funny?
better in the my park in the
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to know what's funny? What I realized, and I said, you never realize what you have, right? You never realize what you have, because it is.
That's what old
It
ass
fell off.
saying.
So here's the thing: we went in depth about how Spike Lee. They gave Spike Lee them keys, and it was like, bro, that nigga did a lot with that storyline.
Bro, that was like
That's
20.
good.
That was like 2013.
No, it was not 2013.
It was a long time
I
ago.
was like 17 or
That was not
16.
2013.
It was like six. I think it
We
was
were
16
still
or
doing the
17.
podcast then.
Okay, so that
So,
It was like 16, 17.
yeah.
'Cause that was the last one I actually bought.
Yeah.
But
I didn't buy that one.
ever since then, the storyline's been so ass. It's been like it's been bare minimum. It's like they just
keep taking shit away.
yeah, they taking shit away.
they
You don't got to
focus more on the-
like I said.
the
They I was happy because the last 3 before this, you didn't have a crib anymore. Like where you had your own court, where you can see all your shoes.
Bro.
Like you just
No, you just run around the
You
city.
just run around the city. You go to court.
I
I used to love that. I'd be able to see my shoes, be in my trophies, shit like
Oh, I
that.
remember that.
They took-
Random show ups and shit.
yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? They took so that dad brought that back. So I was like, they gave you the court, but you still don't got your shoe display or stuff like that. Like just little small things, right? But then it was just like they focus on season 1 of whatever your season is, right? So last year's it was cool because they had like they added a podcast aspect where somebody was talking about GOAT tiers. So like
that's
you were
right,
playing,
you was talking about, Kendrick Perkins.
Kendrick.
Oh,
no, that was the year before that.
Was it?
So,
Damn.
so last year was the podcast, right? And the dude was like, he'll go on the rant. So let's say after you get you do something, you just hit, another championship, and he'll go on a rant like, okay, let me tell y'all about David Robinson. David Robinson is amazing because of this, blah blah blah. Go off of it. MP has passed him now. You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing.
Oh, okay.
Every time you
So you
pass
kinda
a
got
kid,
announced in the own way.
But they would do it past year 1.
Well, yes,
Okay, that's
they was doing
good.
past year 1, right? And the year before that,
Year one.
the year before that was the Kendrick Perkins hating one. So now you got that
yeah.
aspect of Kendrick Perkins every time. I don't even like MP like that. You know what I'm saying? Hating on him. Well, you know what I'm saying? But then when you win, all right, but he did it good. But let me see him win another one. Like you know what I'm saying? They was going in depth. Man, this year they didn't give a fuck about shit. And I was just like, bro, nah, man. Like they had some podcasts where they talk about like. This one is supposed to be about dynasty teams, but it's like it's less frequent, like just in like cutscene interactions. You know what I'm saying? There's less frequent side missions to do and everything like that.
So
It's just
you think more money's been put on to like just the online aspect of it?
I don't know where the fucking money's been put on
going
because
into
online's
microtransactions.
trash.
It's like so you got to buy the boosts, you got to buy the tattoos, the clothes. They're really going into that skins and kind of like the shooters. It's kind of like the shooters.
It's getting into that's what it looks
online.
like to me. It's
Yeah,
getting
You know what I'm
is.
saying? Or how Dragonball Fighters was.
No, you know
where
what?
You just running around.
You want to know what
until
it
you're
is?
actually doing something.
You want to know what's the equivalent of the skins or the the different one in now 2K? It's the mannerisms of a certain player. This season you get J.R. Smith and you can play like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you
got
can
J.R.
get the
Smith
shooting
dunk
style of
package.
this,
You
or-
get his
but you
dribble
gotta buy
package.
it.
But you know what I'm saying?
You used to better do that. You used to better just put that on you.
Nah,
Like,
nah,
you know,
nah.
Yeah. More,
So
even
like,
builds.
yeah,
Builds you can
Yeah.
unlock or buy
Yeah,
builds
you got to
Yeah, when I
and
saw,
all that bullshit.
When I saw people stop talking about, I ain't such and such build anymore, I looked in like, niggas remember when the week 2K came out, everybody was like, I'm
this
this
build man.
build.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I ain't been seeing people do that, so I went to go look and see
Yeah.
why. Yeah, apparently, like King said, you just go in there like, I want the Kobe build.
2K been going down. 2K been, bro, it been going down. So like
Well, I mean, do you got the Kobe build, but your stats still trash, or you got still build yourself up?
but there's different Kobe builds too. Depends because you can you can do rookie Kobe build. You can do 24 Kobe build. You can do Mamba Kobe build.
But I mean, like I said, would that bring your stats and everything up to that build?
Well, so when you create your build, it creates your potential because then
don't it show like your max stats?
show your max stats. So you
Right.
can't. So you can never really get 100%. So you got
Certain stuff, like if you like Kobe,
Well, no, I mean,
you're
I'm saying
not gonna
though.
be- you're
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
I'm saying,
be
like,
like rebounding.
so you got so when you're creating your player, you create your player with your max level involved, right? So let's say they give you 100 points to distribute. You got to distribute it, and based off of how you distribute it will determine which build you are.
Right.
So certain people, like I said, they play around with the stats to build to get that Kobe build, because then when you get your badges and your boosts, that's what gives you your potential to go higher. So they'll show you what boost you can get.
Okay, I
But
mean,
it's
that's been part of that for a while.
Yeah, it's
I
been
mean-
part of that for a while. So which is so again, it's just like I don't know.
But I was just saying, like, because y'all say y'all can buy it. So like, if I'm a level 60, like rated player, if I buy the Mamba build, do I become 89 or whatever? Like whatever that build
Oh
is.
no,
Like,
this is the thing. This is the
still
thing.
gotta pay for your
You still
stats.
gotta pay for your stats because
So
you're
you
buying
buy-
it with VC.
So you
So
buy the
it's
points
the-
to so you buy the build, and then it's like, let's say you need 30 points to
Yeah.
shooting.
That's 30,000 points.
No, it's like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
need 30 points in shooting. Like, your
Yeah.
rating goes 60 to 90.
You got to buy
You
that,
gotta buy
whatever
that
that amount of
for
VC,
30 points.
or earn that type of VC. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
so you had a build, you can play your way
Yeah.
to that point,
Yeah, so
or
it's
just
just
buy
basic.
the
But
VC.
to your point is that a lot of people
so
just buying it,
before,
yeah.
when you say you selected your body, right? And let's
Yeah.
say you went from like 6'10" to 6'8" or 6'7", and it'd be like his speed would change, and
Yeah.
his dunk would be better, whatever. That you decide with your points initially, right?
Right.
And once you set it, it's set. That's the highest.
That's the
bees,
cap, yep.
Whatever it's going to be. So your 3-point could be a 94, but everything else can't be.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
So that happens, but once you start playing, you got to fill that shit up to get to that point. But before, remember, you could do the high school, the college, you could grind it out. I don't even got to go into my play. I can go play the park or do whatever.
Do some other stuff. Yeah.
No, not no more, nigga. You gonna and even in the game, the points what you got per game went down.
It definitely
So
did.
like you can go
Definitely
crazy.
So you-
have 55.
So they really- so you can't have that
million
first
assists and get 1,000 points in like 2K, 19. Where now you gonna get 500 points. No
So
matter
it's-
what you did.
so
So they making you play seasons to really
They
bring
make-
back your
oh,
coach
they
you
make
got.
you buy the money.
Buy
pay-
it.
I mean,
pay.
make you buy, but if you really want to grind it, you're not getting it in the first
thing,
season.
You don't get the awards that you would like if you play your first season, right? And you're ass. You don't get rookie of the year. You don't, and all those are achievements. So if you want to unlock the fullest potential of your
You
player,
gotta buy the
you gotta
VC.
buy the points.
Because like I said, because they'll tell you like, oh, you can get 100,000 points if you win Rookie of the Year. But I'm like, well, I can't win Rookie of the Year at 63. Like nigga, I sold that, and y'all ain't giving me the opportunity to grind.
That motherfucker game on rookie, nigga. Like that
But
63
then
gonna
the points
eat.
definitely go down.
But
Because
then you don't get
yeah.
no points. There's no multiplier.
because if you put it on rookie instead of getting the max 1,200 VC per game, now the max you can get is 200 VC per game. It's
I mean, it's on niggas really trying to make
it's
you
so
play.
bad. And this is what I realized too, because VC. There's a dollar amount to how much these VC cost.
I mean, yeah.
And somebody discovered there's like why does a do rag cost more
In real-
in 2K than in real life? In 2K, you spending $12 for one do rag.
That's bananas.
It's like, bro, I can get a do rag for $1.99 here.
And not only that, why is VC not transferable if you paid your actual
So
cash
one
for it?
VC
That's crazy. Yeah.
is worth less than a cent. One VC is worth less than
Less
a cent.
than a cent.
Worth 0.0002854 cents.
Eating y'all alive.
Even, bro, so it's so ass. It's so ass, bro. But
They eating y'all alive. But like I said, because I got out of 2K when niggas was actually making a
US
job
dollars
for
shit.
it. Like niggas was doing the grind, like pay me this amount of money, and I'm gonna do all the grinds and do everything to get your build to where you be. And niggas got like 5-6 builds. Like, bro, you been playing for hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I got off because that's when everybody was assholes. Like, what's your build? And I'm like, bro, I'm just playing the game, dog. Like, dog, you only got one build? That's all you playing with? Like, oh, bro, you can't play that. Like, we already got a big man. You want to go? We gotta get. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't got nobody to switch off. Like, all right, damn, bro. Like,
so I don't know, man.
niggas telling your build trap. Like, bro, this shit toxic as a motherfucking dog.
Speaking of games changing shit, apparently Mario and Peach is not a couple.
Oh, I saw that.
They're good friends.
Insert Mario hit sounds. I was like, dog.
I think they've always been good friends though.
They had a.
I could have sworn
They had a
they
game where they got married.
Yeah, they definitely got married.
Pretty sure.
I thought it was a dream, though. I thought
It
Mario.
might have been.
I think Mario 2. I think it was Mario 2.
When I saw it, somebody posted the picture, and I was like, friends get married all the time for text minutes.
Wait.
That's
So are we saying that like this is like a Steve Urkel lore type of situation? Like Mario always wanted Peach, but Peach ain't really give him the
Maybe
love?
Mario,
Ultimate
maybe
friend
Mario
zone.
don't want Peach. Maybe he really is saying to her, like, bro, that's my guy. I can't have my guy out here. I can't have my guy out here.
But
bro.
wait, isn't there like when he saves her? Isn't there like a moment where she kisses him and then he blushes and then goes?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's friendly. It's a friend kiss.
That's a friend kiss.
You know what I'm saying? He probably a little gooner. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mario.
Mario the benefit of the doubt. Why is Mario out here back?
Mario probably a little gooner, fam. You know what I'm saying?
So it's really.
So my thing is,
so
though-
Peach is just really in a fuckboy relationship with Bowser, and Mario just keep on trying to save him
I
from
mean,
it.
I think we just look at it. We look at it through very childhood eyes, bro. Like
What about
a princess is getting kidnapped by a fucking dinosaur, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Toads called Mario like, bro, we only know you ought to be this nigga. Like, go like, I would be more mad as Mario being Peach's friend. Like, why you keep getting fucking kidnapped? Like y'all ain't got better security here. Like, I gotta keep coming down here.
What
For
is
this.
the name? I mean, what's the nigga? They got the one nigga with the with the spear. What's his name?
Like-
With the blue hat. Though he be at the.
Man, that nigga go.
They be at the.
The one in the cloud got the fishing rod.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's fishing rod.
Okay.
Yeah, but is that Peaches? I thought that's ain't that.
No, that's Koopa niggas.
That's Koopa them.
The one in the cloud.
Yeah, that's a Koopa. The Lakita.
Yeah, that's right. You're
That's
right.
Koopa them.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's only the princess of the Toadstool Kingdom, bro. She ain't got number toes.
I'm sorry, y'all keep calling him Koopa. His name is Bowser. He's the king of
We know.
the Koopas.
Hey, listen.
Well, I mean,
He's a
Koopas
Bowser.
are the little.
I know. We know.
Well, I mean, he was originally
They
also
call
called
him
King
Turtle.
Koopa
They
too.
call him Koopa.
But he's definitely been called King Koopa as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's king of.
No,
the
I know he's King of the Koopa,
Koopas.
but he's in stories, other games called King Koopa. Like he's
Because they're
because
Koopas.
Bowser, no, Bowser is what he grew into and what we know him as is his real name. But he has been called King Koopa, I think, in Mario
Because they're all turtles.
1 or 2.
They're all turtles.
I mean, you just said his name.
I know. No. They're all turtles.
They're
They're
all
all Koopas. The
King said put
turtles.
some respect on his name.
But his name is Bowser,
Yeah.
king of the Koopas.
Right.
So, like, you want to be King Negro? Cool. But you are still king of the Negroes.
I mean, I know his name is Bowser.
Right. I just don't want y'all to forget the other turtles are Koopas.
They are Koopas.
Yeah.
They are Koopas.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Lakita's a
think you were
Koopa.
saying the one with the thing. I think it's a Koopa.
No. What the Peach got. Then I don't think I was talking about a Koopa. There's somebody that protects the princess who be having a
Oh.
spear.
that's what
No,
we're
it's
trying
a
to
toad, I think. Ain't it?
I thought it was, but I
With
couldn't
the-
remember.
I mean,
That's what
she.
we're trying to figure out.
I think
That's
she
what
only
we're trying
got.
to
She
figure out.
only got told
Koop-
people. Yeah, the wizard Koopa is a
The
different.
Wizard
You know
Koopa
what I'm
had the blue robe with the blue
Yeah.
staff.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. I don't know.
But I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
she
that
only
Oh,
man.
you're talking about in the castle, right? In
Yeah.
Koopa's castle.
No, it.
No,
Oh,
it's
When he
prison.
go rescue her, he's in Koopa's castle.
right, but then, no, don't Peach got she got security guards too, don't she?
Koopa. I mean, the
Not in the
Toadstool.
game because he's already kidnapped.
And the Toadstool.
No, but I'm saying we've seen her with like her castle, and we've
Right.
seen her guards at her castle. I could have
Bowser
sworn
is
she
her
had some too.
boyfriend, and she really kidnapped.
That's what I'm saying. I think Bowser. Now
Like-
with what they telling us, I think Bowser is just a
No, he's a
ancient
stalker.
boyfriend.
He's a stalker.
No,
He's
I think he's just an
abusive. He
ancient
be locking her
boyfriend.
away and shit.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Cooper.
definitely
That's
Cooper.
definitely a Cooper. But I think he's an ancient boyfriend. Peach keep on going back to him, and Mario keep on having to go back and save her.
When did they
I don't
ever
think
have
that's-
them in a relationship? Because I always
We
felt like
thought
Koopa.
Mario and Peach was in
I
a
always felt like
relationship.
Bowser was he's just in love with her, and she's not in love with him.
That's what I thought until Nintendo could say that Mario and Peach is.
But I mean, Bowser got to be her boyfriend. That nigga, he can just
Listen
be a
here,
stalker.
everything flipped upside down. I don't know what's right now.
I mean, like I said, that's what I said. If you look at through childlike eyes, it's like, but I really do feel like, because I mean, they did it in the cartoon. Bowser took Peach like, nigga, you about to marry me. You know what I'm saying? I got my, like, she don't want to do this. She's like, no, you about to do this. You know what I'm saying?
got these issues though, Luigi.
Luigi ain't got no problem.
Him and Daisy solid.
They communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's because they both watching it from the side like that.
and apparently ain't nobody shaking for Daisy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, Daisy just
Luigi-
she show up for Mario Kart. She showed up.
Yeah.
She showed up to go kart. She showed up for tennis
Right.
and baseball.
that is the core of an older brother. Like, bro, I ain't here for none of this shenanigans shit. Like, y'all want to do some real racing? All right, me and homegirl, we gonna come out fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I got a real job. Nigga, I clean out haunted houses.
They
Like,
be watching. They watch everything goes on. Oh, this is crazy.
yeah, like, they be like Luigi. They be back home talking crazy about everybody, dog.
they be having that that couple talk where they
Like,
be
she be
like,
definitely talking like, I don't know how you keep fucking with your brother like this, dog. Like,
hey, not too much of my brother because your homegirl be
Yeah.
wildin'. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
No, I
definitely
bet
like.
Nintendo gonna tell us Peach and Daisy don't even like each other.
I'ma need
Nintendo's
that.
gonna flip all this shit up. They can keep some real shit and flip all this upside down.
I'm like, especially Daisy, ain't nobody fucking with Daisy, so I can take that. Ain't nobody kidnapping Daisy.
They gonna tell us Sonic
They
really
be at home
be
watching the
fucking
kids.
with Rouge.
They need to be at home really watching the kids.
Speaking of that, there's a huge contingent of people on Twitter apparently who ship Shadow and Amy together. I see that in trends like once a week.
Shadow and Amy? I thought it was Shadow and Sasuke Amy.
Shadow and Amy. I see it.
I thought it was Shadow and Rouge.
No, Rouge is Knuckles.
Oh yeah, Rouge is Knuckles.
And
Rouge
it's
is Knuckles.
a lot of
Shadow don't
people-
need nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's Keanu Reeves, nigga. Like, Shadow don't need nobody.
That's Mr. Unproblematic
Shadow had a
right
human
there.
girl, nigga.
But you
Like,
know why?
hey,
He did.
You like
did.
him?
But you know why? Here's what I realized. They always ship like the quote unquote bad boy with the most the innocent girl.
Amy not innocent, fam. She going crazy with that hammer, bro.
But,
You there?
but
She's
she
still
was, she
portrayed
was,
as
she was
innocent.
They're supposed to be Sonic. I think these niggas just don't like Sonic.
Wait,
Yeah.
who don't like
Niggas
Sonic? Since
who
when-
pulling Shadow.
Wait,
Like,
since when people don't like Sonic?
Shadow lovers don't like Sonic.
Yeah, like the people who really pushing the shadow love.
Like, you know what I'm saying? There's some people that really just love. They wish it's just called Shadow the Hedgehog, and it's not Sonic. Like, they still mad that they ain't got their solo movie,
They
nigga.
got the game at least.
No, that ain't enough.
And he had a gun.
Shadow definitely had the strap, bro. Shadow said, "Hey, I keep it on." Shadow said, "Listen here, I'm only gonna run enough." You all right? He was saying, he said, "Listen here, I'm gonna give y'all this, but if you get too wild, I'm pulling out the blink."
That's how you really know that Shadow been in the trenches, man. Like Sonic ain't seen real life. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
'Cause
you
he don't-
remember, Sonic seen the green zone. Shadow, for the most part, all he saw was mechanical shit. Fire,
Like he saw where niggas was pointing guns at him. Like y'all niggas pointing guns at me
that
for a
nigga
reason.
was never in the green
Like-
zone. He saw the green zone, like, what the hell? I didn't even know it could be this bright.
Like that's why he keeps a strap on. 'Cause he's like niggas been pointing guns at me all my life, so I know it
I
means
know
something.
what the blicky
Yeah, I know what it do. You know what I'm saying?
blicky do.
Niggas been showing pointing these motherfuckers all my life, nigga.
Oh, man,
Catch me lacking.
right. It's been a minute, but Trip, man, what's been going on in wrestling, man?
All right, so I feel like I have to preface this with acknowledging
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You
we don't mourn
Who we not
mourn
mourning?
racists.
We talking about wrestling.
We don't mourn racists. I don't feel bad about racists passing, but I can't deny the effect that racist had on the sport that I love.
The hoster, man.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he really brought that to the mainstream and
Yeah.
everything. And that's all we're going to give him right there. But anyway.
Ain't no rip. Yeah, ain't no rip.
Macho Man would never.
Like it definitely ain't no rip to him. You know what I'm saying?
No, like,
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
no,
It is a thing that happened in wrestling.
it happened in
In
wrestling.
today's history in wrestling.
Right, so we're going to
Hey,
move
hey,
past
wait,
that.
hold on. I'm about to make the map. It's the Dama of wrestling.
Look at that nigga.
Hey, shit.
10 years ago.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But no, other than that, like, you know, WWE been like kind of on a roll, been doing like PLEs every week at this point, damn near.
Yeah.
Because next week is SummerSlam is gonna be the first ever 2-night SummerSlam.
Oh, shit.
Cardi B's.
SummerSlam was in August. Is this the first year? I thought it used to be in August.
It
Nigga,
is
probably
August.
August.
It's about to be August, nigga.
Where the fuck you be at? Where you at?
Nigga, next week is literally August.
You
But
done
so you know, Cardi B's gonna be hosting that.
Yeah, I saw her trolling Triple H.
Yeah, so that's gonna be dope to see. I really enjoy when they bring celebrities, when celebrities actually take the time to care about what they're doing.
Yeah.
We're not gonna mention Travis Scott either, but you know,
I just watched that train wreck.
man, him and WWE had fallen out, you know, because he wasn't as committed to you know, learning the business as he said he was, and you know, and whenever he showed up on screen, it showed. Like,
He's
bro,
posing.
you fucked up main events left and right. Like, there's no reason why you should even be out here. But you know, that's neither here nor there. They're trying to gather a new audience, so I give it to Triple H trying to do what he want to do. But so they got SummerSlam next week, so I'm really I'm really excited to see that because a lot of the card is, you know, shaping out to be a really dope card. I got I think 8-team TLC match.
Damn.
18 people?
8 teams.
Team
Oh, 18.
TLC.
Yeah.
So that means at least 2 people per team.
Yeah.
Right.
For the tag team
It's
titles.
still 16 people. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
y'all made
crazy.
it seem like
It's
he
gonna
was
be
way
crazy.
off.
It's gonna be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, see, because the table, that's table,
Oh,
ladders,
yeah.
and chairs, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of niggas
It
in the
might
ring
be,
with a lot
it
of
might
tables,
be
ladders, and
6
chairs.
But
came.
they'll probably be around the. They're
Yeah.
gonna be outside.
They be
ring.
That's just a lot of niggas.
Yeah, it's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be hectic for sure. And they got Jelly Roll wrestling with Randy Orton against Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Crazy, like
Jelly
They in the TLC match?
no, it's like
I'm watching that. You know what I'm saying?
something separate. You know what I mean? So it's
Digital court.
they're leaning heavy into bringing in outside celebrities. So you know,
Okay.
they really trying to tap that whole.
So real quick then, before we get to King segment, is there a celebrity that hasn't came across that wrestling yet that you would like to see in there?
A celebrity that hasn't come across it, I would love to see. Damn, that's crazy.
Denzel Washington.
That's insane.
As the equalizer. You know what I'm saying?
Did Roman Reigns? I said Raymond at first. Jesus. But did Roman Reigns? Did he get his answer? I saw him on social media say he was gonna ask. Was it Jay one more time?
Jerry. Yeah, him and Jay gonna do a tag team match against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. So that's gonna be dope.
Ooh,
Nice,
good.
But
Dope.
to answer that question, I think I'd have to go with Jair Alexander, man. He a character. You know what I mean? To see him actually, to go out there and
He's
be
a
football player?
yeah.
He's a cornerback for the Ravens now. I
Yeah,
believe?
he's cornerback for the Ravens,
Yeah.
but he's a character, man. Like the shit he says is hilarious.
Yeah. I've seen his interviews. He is funny as hell.
And Pat McAfee done already set the precedence that you can,
All right,
you can make that crossover.
Right.
That was wrestling with Trip. All right, what about you, King?
All right, man. So we already talked about it. Fantastic Four is in the theaters. Came out this week. We also got some heat that's really coming soon.
Yes, we did.
So you got Weapons. That's
Weapons looks like it's
that's
very
gonna
good.
be probably one of the better horror films we're gonna get.
Yeah, that looks so
this
good.
summer. Naked Gun coming out. I think the first. The Bad Guys. If you're into cartoon movies, that's coming out I think around the same time. And then Together. So that's a psychological horror movie that I'm waiting to see. That's
Oh,
coming
Together.
out,
I saw that. Yeah. With the
I
two.
think Thursday.
I thought it was actually coming. I didn't know it was coming to theater. I thought it was actually
I
coming
think
to
it's
streaming.
select theaters.
Wait,
It's a-
which movie is that one?
So it's
Together.
called
Where they
Together.
start growing to- they start
It's where
growing into
it's
each
a
other.
movie based on dependency.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it has,
Okay, yeah, I know. You're right.
What's dude's name?
I can't think of his name either.
I'm looking
Dave
at it right
Franco
here.
and Alison
Yeah.
Brie.
Yeah, Dave Franco.
Dave Franco, yeah. So Dave Franco, and who I enjoy a lot. You know, man, he's a really good actor. you
I like
know.
Dave Franco too.
Baby Franco.
So yeah. Also, I think I just saw 2 new trailers, but no, 3 new trailers. But go check out what is it? Alien Earth.
Oh, I can't. Yeah.
They dropped a
When's
new
that supposed to
trailer.
drop?
Yeah, that trailer came out.
Also, they dropped a new trailer for the Predator Badlands. And it's another one that dropped. But yeah, it's
Did you see the Tron trailer?
Tron trailer. That's
Tron
what it is.
Ares.
Tron Ares trailer. Which
Y'all like the Tron movies?
Huh?
It's
You like the
gonna
Tron
be-
movies?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Really?
I do.
Alien Earth is August 12th.
Yeah, I do. And that Tron Ares one, bro. Because I was looking at when it came on. I said, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" It
So
looks-
this is the second trailer because the first trailer was, you know how they do just
Yeah.
the music, just but this one, yeah, they
they cooking on that.
Oh, and they showed it at Fantastic
And it-
Four.
this-
yeah, Magnificent. I
Yeah.
just saw the
And then
yesterday.
there's another movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
The Paul Thomas. Was it
with
Paul Thomas?
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good too.
That looks so
That's
good.
gonna be, and the Long Walk. The Long Walk
Yeah.
is gonna be good
Bro,
too.
we got
That's
some heat
another
coming.
psychological.
Long
thing.
walk.
We got some heat coming,
Long
bro.
Walk is Long Walk is a concept
battle
dog
after
that's
another
wild
is
as
the
One
hell.
battle after another, yeah.
Is
They showed
Leonardo
that trailer
DiCaprio
also at Fantastic Four.
Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio, Tiana
Taylor.
That was,
Taylor,
that's Superman too.
Regina
Was it
Hall.
the same one as Superman?
It's like
I was at
it's
Amazon
on
show
some
when
Bourne,
I
Jason
was-
Bourne
they
type
didn't
thing.
show-
Yeah, they probably talked beforehand.
Yeah, so yeah.
They didn't talk. They was sitting.
Oh yeah, that's how they do preview. That shit just.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? It's on. Nigga. Just-
Yeah,
So my question to end this segment: which movie did y'all enjoy better? Did y'all enjoy Superman or Fantastic Four better? Between the ones who saw it.
Fantastic Four.
Superman.
Fantastic Four.
I really enjoy.
Now,
Superman.
and I want to make sure it's make it a caveat. It's very, very close for me. I really enjoyed that Superman, and I really enjoyed this Fantastic Four. Like right now, I think I've always said this. A perfect world for me is DC and Marvel both cooking.
Yeah.
And right now, I feel like DC and Marvel both cook with this at the same level. Because if I'm not mistaken, I gave Superman a 4 as well.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
and so, like,
we've been on
yeah.
a really good stretch
Yeah.
of just comic book films. Like it started off a little shaky at the beginning of the year.
What up, Payroll, bro?
You know,
But I also think too, the Fantastic Four movie proved my point when I was trying to say you can't make a really good comic book movie without CGI. With just only real people. You're gonna have CGI people fitting into places to do things that people just can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why that was another reason why I put it at a 5, because we haven't got CGI out of not even a movie, but a company consistently through a movie where I'm like, I'm okay with watching that. You know what I mean? Like everybody, even Flash to me was close, but it had so many areas where it was just like the Nicolas Cage looked weird, and you know when he was running through the time, like it looked weird. Where in this one, they just did it right.
Yeah, they did it right.
They did it
you
correct
can
the
tell
whole way
though why
through.
you can, and without going into too, you can tell why certain characters didn't use their powers as much as you would think.
Oh,
they would.
definitely. No. But that's the point. Because if it was like a full CGI used person, then yeah, we would have saw a lot more, from certain people. But then again, I don't want to see that if it's supposed to be real life. You know what I'm
But I
saying?
guess that's the thing. I don't need it. It's a comic book movie. I don't need it to feel like real life. Like I fully want.
I get you, but that's the gray line. That's the gray area. I mean, when we talk about these movies, because the director has to think about that. Like they have to think about that. It can't be perfect example. It was a point where Johnny was on fire, but he wasn't in uniform, right? And you have to think about that because it's a real thing. Like at this moment, certain factors have to fit in. The heat, what you're wearing, all that stuff, right?
Tell. They knew that they got his right. They knew. Like, we got the.
But I'm saying,
Mr. Fantastic. There's a reason why we ain't see him do as much.
And but even that was my only part of that movie that I kind of started questioning the usage of it, because it was like, we this close, bro, and he doing it, and I was like, I just can't see that. But then again, like you say, it's a comic book movie. Some parts I gotta let it breathe and be like, whatever, it is what it is.
Because like I said, when it comes down to CGI, and because we see the memes, we talked about it, they talk about the downfall of CGI. Like there was moments back in the mid 2010s that CGI was great, and then then we get like Thor: Love and Thunder, and we see it. We're like, what the fuck happened here, right? So my main thing, So my main thing is just spend time on the CGI. Like I said, there's certain things that is like, unfortunately, if it's comic book, you're not gonna be able to make it seem hella realistic, but you can make it close enough. Just don't make it look like I could do it with shit that I got at the crib right now. Right. That's the shit that's why I be having an issue with. Right. I was like, bro, I probably could have did that shit on Adobe Premiere right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or like you did it on a TikTok filter. And,
you know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing. So I do feel like this.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think they knew who they felt confident.
Yeah. Because like I said, and you know what I'm saying? I think like I love the use of both, right? So I guess this is not even a big spoiler or anything like that, but Kirby, the robot, he was actually a practical box that they put CGI over. Right, okay. So like it was like a box on a Roomba that they was able to use a remote, and so when he's moving around, they're able to move it. But so it was like, to me, that's the right way to do it. Not just
cold way to show the retro futurism.
They could have made a real robot. You know what I mean? For like how to use them, they could have used a real robot, but it was
how they showed retro futurism. Like,
definitely,
robot.
Definitely.
But and this isn't even like a spoiler or anything, but in order for like different segments of like when they were going, like obviously like,
when they go in space
stuff, they had to take out the tape that was
the
all
home.
Earth stuff, like home and Earth, and he had to put it in the tape for space. And when he put it in now, he can do all the space stuff. So it's like retro is a big thing. It's like you ain't got to do all this.
I was gonna say it showed capacity. You know, like
I think you're gonna enjoy this world because, like I said, it's a comic book world. So when you see Fantastic Four, all right, well, let's get into recommendations, man. I've been watching old school movies again and hood movies. I think I'm gonna start reviewing old school hood movies because
that'd be fun.
Because certain movies just didn't age well. I just remember certain moments in movies that I thought was way more gangster that was not. So I just recently watched State Property. You can tell State Property is literally, they was like, all right, we have a skeleton script. Hey, Bacardi, you do your thing in here. And the funniest shit ever, bro, Beanie Siegel, I could tell whoever is acting coach, they said, all right, when you
acting coaches?
If he didn't, but I'm just saying, whoever prepped him for this role, they told him, all right, when you serious, you gotta look in their eye, make some contact, because anytime it's serious, he's like, talking like, hey man, you doing too much. And he's like, also make sure you point. He was doing, hey, you don't be doing that. And then in one scene, the dude was like, yeah, y'all want some drinks? And they went to go meet the plug. He was like, nah, we don't want his drink. But his guy was like, no, I'll do some drinks. When the guy went, same thing. Hey man, you doing too much. You doing too much. One time we was talking to his girl, she was like, she got kidnapped, whatever like that. So she mad, they got to get back out in the streets. He's like, man, you know I'm gonna handle that. Didn't I tell him I'm gonna handle that? Come here, hold her head. Didn't I tell you I'm gonna handle that? I told you I'm gonna handle that. Didn't I tell you I'm gonna handle that? This is not even me exaggerate. This is the whole scene. I said, bro, did y'all not have anybody write anything? This nigga said, I'm gonna handle that 8 different ways in this scene. Holding her head. Like, I'm gonna handle that. I said, bro, this movie is so bad. But I remember in my head that it was way more gangster than this. But it was not.
It never was. That, Paper Soldiers, all of them.
Ooh, don't come at Paper.
All of them, bro.
For years, don't come.
When you go back and watch
it, there was no reason for Jay-Z to be in State Property at all. But there was no reason for him to be in State Property. The moment that I thought was the most gangster moment when he was like, "What hand you rolling with? What hand you rolling with?" Shot him in the hand. That whole scene was goofy as a bitch. But in my head, I swear I thought that was so gangster.
Oh.
But yeah, hey, go watch some old school hood movies, man.
Oh,
Back in the day shit. I guarantee you, man, you'll have a great time in your adult eyes watching these movies.
What did I just watch this week? Oh, I did come across this show on Netflix that I really enjoyed. It was it's called the Devil's Diner, and it's a Thai movie, so it's definitely like it's dubbed though, but it's like what's the movie the anime I liked? It's about the dude that was making them play the games for their life, like going to help them down.
Oh, is that Damn, I just rewatched
Was that a Black Mirror?
No, one Black
it's
Mirror. I can't because it's one of my favorite I cannot think of the name of it right
Wait,
now.
what was it again?
It's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix. It was on Hulu and all that stuff too. But but the anime itself was about.
The anime is also on. Hold up, let me see.
The anime was about like just people would come in like they didn't know they were dead, so like the guy would make them do things to kind of figure if they're gonna go to heaven or earth. So they wouldn't know till they got like they believe like that. So they put you put these kind of games or whatever. So the Devil's Diner is kind of like. It literally was just like some demon at the crossroads, but he got a restaurant. Like that's what you know what I'm saying? So people coming in with problems, and he like, well, I made this dish, so you got to eat this, but you like, and it will give you what you asked for, but in return your soul is mine. And niggas, I never understood why everybody's like, okay, you know, like, but it's like, it was a great setup of story. Like it's like I think it's 10 episodes, and they all kind of link together. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the purpose of it is the guy. The actual bartender is there for a reason, and he's trying to do. He's taking souls because he's trying to get out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole point is like I gotta keep collecting these souls, but you doing shit like they never show like whoever his boss is, but it's like a big ass devil door that he's trying to get through, and he's like, so I gotta collect these souls, whatever. But it's like the food he makes is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But it's always one. It's like those the Wish movies or whatever. Like you think you really want this. But I'm gonna give you really what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like what you gonna get. And then, you know, but it was like I really fucking enjoyed it. Like it was one of them like it was like about an hour long and I watched all that shit like the same day. Like, oh, this was good bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I can't remember the name. I was trying
7
to find
episodes?
It.
What?
The,
the one I was talking about?
The anime. I can't remember. I know which one exactly what you're talking about.
I can't think of the name of it either.
That shit?
Yeah, that was my only one.
Because season 3 is about to come out, I'm gonna recommend again Alice in Borderland. Season 3
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out
I
in
never watched
September.
it. I still gotta watch it.
You never watched that at all?
Alice in Borderland is
Really good.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
surprised. I feel like you would love.
I feel like I
Alice in
started
Borderland.
watching it and I never finished it.
It is great. Like for those who haven't seen it, basically this dude and his friends they're in like a ghost Tokyo. It's like nobody's around. Like they go through. I think they go through like a. If I remember correctly, it was like they were in like a phone booth or maybe like.
They was in the bathroom.
There's the bathroom, okay. And then when they come out, there's nobody, and so they trying to figure out how to get home. They get like these. They start getting texts on their phone about you got to play these games, and each episode is essentially the next game. And those games is crazy. Like the one where they had to open the doors and it was fire. You had to pick the right door.
It's like Squid Games with a whole city.
Yeah,
Yeah,
essentially.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's the easiest way to put
Yeah,
it.
it's
And
crazy.
Like, I don't, because it hasn't ended. I think your prize is just you get to go home, bro. Like I don't think you win anything. I think you can wake up tomorrow. Like,
hey, you get to live another day, man.
like, I really think that's it.
That's your.
Yeah, that's mine.
All right, King.
So I got two. One is a release on Hulu. It's called Locked, right? Damn, what's the dude's name? Dude who played Pennywise. He's also the Frenchman in John Wick. So
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård. So
Definitely, yep, that's it.
Bill Skarsgård plays a thief. They get a really crazy fucking lesson, but it's like imagine like Speed, right? The movie Speed.
Yeah.
But in a car with one nigga, and you can't do nothing because the other people control the car, but you're locked in here. You cannot go nowhere, bro. Craziest fucking movie I've watched in a long time, but it was so good. Then the second movie is on Netflix now. It's Until Dawn. Based on the game.
Oh yeah, I watched. I enjoyed it. I
haven't watched it yet.
I saw
Is it good?
I saw it at the movies. Like I really enjoyed it.
That movie was really good. It reminded me of Cabin Fever.
Yeah, so I told you. Remember you said?
I, mean,
But-
I didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't
but
like it, that's what I'm saying.
It was good too.
It's like it gave you Cabin in the Woods vibe.
Did-
That's what I'm saying. I love
Did
that
any of y'all
movie.
play the
That's
game?
what it's Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods. That's
You
what
played the
when I saw the movies, I talked
Did it
about
follow
this.
the
It
game?
was like I hated this. I'm like, bro, that shit. You definitely said I disrespected Cabin in the Woods. I'm like, bro, this is literally like.
Because even it's like a little, to me, it's even a mix of From. Well, how the people transform, like
Yeah, I can
and
see
the
the
fact
From.
that they're just redoing the same thing over and over, and like you can't figure it out, you can't get out. The only way to get out is a certain way. It was like the mystery of that led the movie for me, because if it was just a slasher movie, I would have been not impressed. But the fact that it was something about the town, everything that happened to it that led to this one house being here, and the way that that was dope to me.
Yeah, that's what I loved. I think it was like, because in video game fashion, the purpose that they were even trying to do the game was like a non-kid. You know what I'm saying? Like to get the best ending in the game, everybody had to. Yeah,
you were there. It was like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You came here thinking you was gonna get some answers, thinking you was gonna figure shit out, and we're gonna fix you, but in a horror way.
But, you know what I'm saying? So I know I definitely it's definitely one of my favorite. It was one of my favorite movies that came out this year.
Trip.
So I only got one now. The one that I have is I think the new train wreck came out was PI Mom.
Is it good? So I don't know.
I watched that one
it's
too.
so
So I don't know nothing
Yeah, I
about
watched
the
that
PI
one too.
Mom. So
I
the
don't know
trailer
shit
didn't
about
sell
it.
me on it, so I didn't watch it.
Dog.
The PI Moms is crazy.
is.
I've been
I'm
watching them all
crazy.
now.
I watched them all too,
like,
but that one I didn't know about it. I never even heard about it.
I didn't
so
let it- I was following
and
the post
and the
from the
trailer
Reddit.
didn't sell me on it, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah, because the trailer, I still haven't watched Bloom Boy. Cause the
Oh, the
trailer
Blue, so I remember the
watched
Blue
Blue
Boy.
Boy. I watched
That one was good. I remember that craze.
I don't even remember that.
You don't?
I remember the craze, but I just
Oh man.
I don't know. The trailer didn't sell me on it, like you said.
Yeah.
So but after watching PI Moms and not really, I'm like, why the fuck am like this be enjoyable?
Yeah.
It was like that shit was crazy. So
Okay,
like,
I'm
The
watching
only
it.
one,
I'm
the only one I
watching
haven't
it.
watched is Poop. The Poop.
Nah, that shit
one.
was deep, bro.
It's not. Whatever your fear is, that it's not that, bro.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't no fear. I just haven't watched it.
Okay,
yet.
because I feel like some people didn't watch because they thought it was gonna be like a disgusting watch, and it's not.
Oh, no.
What, the Poop Cruise?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Nigga, Poop Cruise funny as hell.
Funny
Yeah, I
as
ain't watched.
shit.
That's the only one I haven't
But
watched.
it
yet.
makes it just so honestly, Poop Cruise when it happened was the reason why I said I was never doing a cruise. And to this day, people keep trying to coerce me and all that. Oh, bro, no, do Disney, do Royal Caribbean. Nigga, in the last 2 days,
Royal Caribbean. Don't do
2
Royal-
days,
Don't do Royal
the
Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean, a nigga stabbed somebody and jumped overboard and killed himself. And on Disney, it was infected by bed bugs. So everybody got it.
Well, so also, cruises have been getting a very, very bad rap.
Stabbing nigga them off the boat. Is
Hold on, not even
heinous.
off of that. The story that I didn't know about, I just watched that Amy Bradley is missing
Yeah.
documentary on there.
Yeah, bro.
That was
Their
a Royal
reception.
Caribbean cruise.
Nigga, how they received her shit? Hey,
Jesus.
bro, we finna get off the boat. This nigga said, and she missing. And no, we're not gonna do
Bro,
it
she's-
over the call.
Yeah.
Over
Bro,
the
this
thing, 'cause
happened
people
in
sleep.
the 90s. She's still been missing. They think she's been trafficking? Bro, it's a whole, bro. That
Bro.
one was a whole one. That's a 3-part series.
And it's deep because
Yeah.
when you
Oh
find
my
out
God.
who was involved,
Yeah.
for him to say, no, we will not make a phone
No,
call.
fuck that. I'll let them know because I don't know if
Yeah.
you're gonna watch it. The nigga, at some point, the nigga that they think abducted her, his daughter is interviewed in the documentary and called a nigga on the documentary like, hey man, listen here, we going over it again. And he immediately, I'm getting tired of this shit. I mean, y'all just keep on. I'm like, nigga, you definitely did. I'm like, bro, this documentary is the greatest shit ever, bro. This shit, Amy Bradley is missing on Netflix. Matter of fact, that's what. All right, was that your only one?
Yeah.
All right, and then OG recommendation, man, go to geeksetpodcast.com, man. Get you some merch today.
I didn't display my hats out today, but definitely go get some merch at the store.
Go get you some merch today. Man, go to youtube.com/Geekset, man. Watch all of our past episodes. Make sure you tap in with us on every social media at Geekset Podcast. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/Geekset. Join our Discord. It's a whole bunch of dope people talking dope shit. And as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out. Peace. The one thing that I absolutely love about the culture is that it's still embedded in black culture.
White geeks still rock Dunks or Jordans, and they also talk about Batman versus Superman. Batman and versus Superman is literally Brown versus Jordan.
Dragon Ball Z, that like my whole trajectory and life changed. Don't nobody talk to me. My shit is on.
We we just finna experience it. It look like it's gonna be real deep.
The elevation from where King Vader started to now is fucking lit.
Black geek culture helped me through some of the highs of my life, through some of the lows of my life. It's always been there, sort of like an undercurrent to everything that I did.
There was no term for it. It was just, this is what I'm doing.
I love us in it. I love the fact that we take things and we always make it better.